released in I believe 1996 for the Super Nintendo. The idea behind it was to make it a cartoon, a cartoon that you could play. And I think that they did make it a thing you could play. It does have buttons. Do they work right? I guess we'll see. But we're going to see how far our friends today can get in Frantic Flea. They've told you all where to sit today, right? Okay, feel free. I think we're set up. So, as our players are getting into positions, this is the first of 4 rounds you're going to see today on Kusogrande. You're going to see some other. I know the very last game today. I'm really excited to see. This game, all the games have been picked and processed by various game masters. And because I got called in as a pinch hitter today, I get to be a game master. I picked this one. Frantic Flea is great. It's really, really fantastic. So let me make sure that we are good to go. My friends in the back, okay, we don't need a timer or anything? Or we got to set up? I want to make sure we're good, friends at home. I want to make sure we're good. This will be a 50-minute match, okay? You'll be trying to get us 45? Sorry, 50. Yes. Okay? We're trying to get as far as you can in Frantic Flea. All right? So, all right. I think we'll hit start on the count of 3. Are you ready, gentlemen? All right, cool. Let's give it our best shot. All right, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, you can clap. Absolutely. All right, so feel free to press start. You're going to want to go right into the start menu. Okay, so Zone 1-1 is going to be the beginning of Frantic Flea. The idea of the game, the object is you have to collect all of the smaller child fleas, baby fleas, relative fleas, and escort them to the end of the level. Now, the problem with this is you are going to have to escort them to the end of the level without getting hit. Because if you get hit, then all of your fleas fly throughout the rest of the stage. This is a problem because the rest of the stage exists, and it's very, 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 I'm going to say interestingly designed. I can see right here in front of me, I've got Jed over here. Jed has just grabbed a baby flea and has run into the back of this sort of meat alien, I think. Meanwhile, we've got Raza, who has got a flea and has grabbed a fist power-up. Now, you might ask me, what does the fist power-up do? I'm going to tell you, I have no clue. I don't know that anyone has any clue what the fist power-up does. There he goes. He grabs another flea at the bottom. Meanwhile, it's some sort of robot vacuum cleaner. It's taking out one of our competitors. The electricity zaps him again. 1-hit kills. You're not. Once you don't have your baby fleas on you, you are defenseless against the terrible space contraptions. I think you might be in space. Why is the Frantic Flea in space? You have to watch the Frantic Flea cartoon to find out. Did that cartoon come out? No, it did not. So we've got one baby flea here. We've got an entire family almost. Oh, you lost them. There we go. 4 fleas together. Jed, that's looking fantastic. Making his way slowly down the level, grabbing a few more fleas, keeping them together. Both players starting to at least get the hang of the fact that they do need to capture or corral the rest of their family and get them to the end of the level. The problem is, again, you need to find out where the end of the level is, and if an enemy just rushes in from off screen, you have to be able to predict and react fast enough. Oh, look at that explosion. You love to see it. He's figured out the attack button. And I think now would be a great time to talk about the controls as they are in this game. So if you've seen a Super Nintendo controller, folks, at home, the Frantic Flea controls, you jump with the A button, and then you use the Y button to dash. So if you want to have any sort of movement, you're going to need to use sort of a claw technique on your controller, as the X button is also required. It's kind of a mess. There's no controller rebinds at all either, to my knowledge. So you just sort of have to make do with what they gave you. Oh, we've got a game over. I believe that is Jed with a game over. That's okay. The goal is to get as far as you can within the 50-minute time limit. And once you get as far as you can within the 50-minute time limit, whoever is the furthest will go on to the next round. He's got this meat alien has some sort of cane. You've learned the attack though, so that's good. Raza grabbing the fleas. Jed back in it. You gotta make sure you are attacking that pink alien because he is gonna keep whacking you with his shepherd's cane. I'm not sure what he has. I'm not sure why he has it. They seem to have guns, but he's focused on sticking you. And this is the first level. This is the first of a handful of Frantic Flea levels that will take you across the Frantic Fleaverse. As we are continuously locked into the lore of Frantic Flea. I think that's what's really important here. The gameplay, we don't have to think about it too much, but the lore is what I'm here for. Raza gathering his family of fleas once more. Jed also making his way down through these patchwork steel plates that make up this level. Raza taking a death there. And that might be a game over for Raza. So we're still with both players in level 1. No advancement made just yet, but we're only 5 minutes in. We've still got 45 minutes left on the clock. It'll be exciting to see who makes it through level 1 the fastest. I have played this game before, and I don't remember exactly how long it took me to get through the first level. I will say I didn't have fun doing it. So if that's telling you anything about what our players are having, they're having quite a time. There he goes, killing the meat monster. I think that's what you got to do. You got to focus on attacking, but the problem is the hitboxes and hit detection are optional. So once you sort of figure out how to hit things, that might be sort of the key to making your way through this level. Okay, another death there for Raza. Jed trying to jump up, grab his flea brethren. I will say they're, the sound, you gotta appreciate the sound effects. You have to appreciate the whoo sound effect, I think. That's the one I love hearing the most when the feet start running. The terrible moan that the monsters make when you kill them. The sort of unearthly moo of the space creature. It's really, really nightmarish, to be honest. Raza has 2 fleas. Jed currently with just 1 flea on him, other than the Frantic one. I don't know if Frantic Flea has a name or a background. I don't know if Frantic Flea has any sort of origin story. We don't really know why he's gathering his family, why they've been taken by the meat aliens to their sort of MC Escher-like starship that has a bitmap file of a lightning bolt in the background. You feel free to make up your own lore, friends at home. If you're watching this, if you are wanting to write your Frantic fan fiction, I think I would love to see some of that. Post it on Twitter, tweet at me. I don't even introduce myself. Hi, I'm Cartridge Blowers. I'm your host today. How you doing? I should have started with that. It's fine. We just jumped right in, and I think that's what's important about Kusogrande. We got another game over for Jed. That's our second game over. Don't worry. Lots of time to come back. We're still kind of, I would say we're neck and neck here. The flea does not really have a neck. He just sort of has a floating head on his thorax area. But either way, he's got the run down, running into the enemies, using that to sort of take them out. That seems to be a viable strategy. There it is. It seems to work against the vacuum bots too. Oh, but if you jump into it while you're running, that ruins your momentum. That sends you right to the bottom of the stage. So Raza having to start all over once again. Now, I'm told that in the normal online Kusogrande tournaments, sometimes people will play games and they'll, put 20, 30 minutes into it and say, you know what, I think I'm just done. Luckily, you're trapped here, so you have no option. You must play this for the remaining 40 minutes. I hope you enjoy the decisions you've made in life here, Jed and Raza. We have another game over from Raza, I believe. Look at that gradient background. Oh, gosh. Yes, absolutely. Just taken right from some sort of make-your-own digital background CD for Windows 3.1. The Wacky Labs. I'm sure someone workshopped the level titles here. They're like, how can we describe these labs? What are these labs? They're wacky, aren't they? Yeah, these are wacky labs. You look at them. It's got a little basketball goal, a machine that does nothing. These are wacky for sure. Okay, we've got, again, Raza's got the running technique down. Once you do the dash into the enemies, that does seem to do a lot of damage. Or at least be a safer attack. But you gotta watch out, Jed hitting that electric door. Which I think you might be able to just jump over. I'm not sure. You might just jump into it. It's hard to tell exactly what does damage to you in this game, other than the enemies. Sometimes there are exhaust pipes. There's lightning bolts. There's things that are coming just out of the ether that probably kill you. It's up to you to find out. Oh, there we go. He's killing him. Okay. But the problem is, I think Raza dropped down without all of the fleas that he needs. They seem to follow you a little bit, though, which is good. Okay. You got to keep your family together. So you've got a counter at the bottom. And I'm trying to parse exactly what this HUD is telling me. I'm assuming we've got 3 lives. Okay. Percentage complete at the bottom left is what I'm being told. So at one time, Raza had something like 20 to 40%, and now back down to 6. Just devastating. Crushing. Meanwhile, Jed at 26% complete. And I would assume our pressure gauge there is a health bar. Yes. Okay. So you don't want to get into the red. You don't want to take too much damage. You want to get to 100% completion, of course. Raza at 22. Jed at 30. Jed waiting patiently for the lightning bolt to go away and failing miserably. But that's okay, because he got through it anyway. Oh, it's a timer. Really? No, because it's going up and then going down. So we're trying to figure this game out too, friends. I'm not sure that... Oh, wow. What a way to go. That was the crowd just groaning at that one. You felt it deep inside. We got Raza going back to 4%. Let's see, as he takes out this meat man, it looks like the percentage going, I want to find out what makes, okay, when he grabs a flea, the percent goes up. So it looks like each tiny flea counts as 2%, which tells me there's 50 fleas to grab in this level. Yes, that's right. You must gather 50 of these tiny little guys and take them to the end somehow. Now, of course, just like when, this game reminds me of Sonic, right? This is a Sonic game on the Super Nintendo. But the rings are fleas. The rings are living creatures that follow you around, and sometimes men try to put them in little nets or claw grabber things. He's got an ultra hand. Thanks, Gunpei Yokoi, you did that for us. Once again, Raza back to 8 fleas. Jed at 6. We're still neck and neck here. At this point, should we be keeping track of who has the highest percentage? Who has gotten the highest percent at level 1? There we go. I love that running sound effect. It is one sound effect they found on a CD at Walmart in 1997. It's great. 101 cartoon sound effects for your Super Nintendo game. Okay, all right. There we go. Raza taking these fleas to the bottom. I'm pretty sure you jump off the side there, though, and that does take a life. Okay, Raza hesitant to go through the electricity. Jed, also down near the electricity, getting hit by that vacuum cleaner robot, who who I think is trying to suck up your fleas. It really, really is a little concerning why there are so many you have to get. A lot of people, when they made games in these days for Super Nintendo, they were like, you know what? Mario had coins. You collect coins. What if you just collected everything all the time? Instead of having to make progression, just collect things. And that's a fun game idea. And then, oh no, Raza taking the electricity hit. Is that gonna, no, not a game over yet. We still got 1 life left on Raza's screen. Jed with 2 lives left. Jed making his way up to 4% of this little cheeseless pizza that he's got there in the bottom left. Oh, he followed the corpse down. That was fun. I like that. A little insult to injury for our meat alien. Bouncing on the trampoline. Raza trying to get through the electricity. He struggled with this in the past. Gotta wonder, just how does button work, right? And Raza going up. No, not quite. Meanwhile, Jed collecting flea after flea. Raza made it through, the crowd going wild for that. Jed had 18% of the fleas and got hit, lost them. Raza back up to 10%. We are, you know, like, it reminds me of, it's soccer, right? We're looking at a low-scoring game. That's okay. You know, we're not going to get to the Frantic Flea kill screen today. And that's I think, fine. Okay. Raza at 22%, 24%, 26%, making his way up. Jed taking a death that I think he has no idea what happened. He seems oddly confused. Raza, meanwhile, maybe getting the hang of this. 28 fleas. He's searching frantically. There it is. There's another one. Where there are meat aliens, there are baby fleas. Raza up to 30. That might be a high point, 32. But Jed also maybe getting the hang of this. 34, 36, 38. Now, do not count your chickens before you hatch here, folks. Just because you're at 38% doesn't mean you're getting near the end of the level, all right? You've got to go all the way through. You've got to grab more fleas. You've got to kill more meat aliens. Kill more vacuum cleaners. And don't get hit. Oh, there we go. Oh, he got through. Level 1 complete. Raza only needed 40% of the fleas, I guess. You don't need all of them. Okay, and listen to that bass. Okay, Wacky Labs Part 2. You need to collect 24% of the fleas in Part 2. Okay. Got it. All right, Raza on to the second level. Jed, still in level 1, but it is still anybody's game. We still have 30 minutes on the clock, a little over. Now, level 2, you might be thinking, wow, this looks a lot like level 1. Yep. That is correct. It does look a lot like level 1. It's important to keep track of how many fleas you need to exit the stage to move on. Obviously, don't spend your time trying to get 100%. This is not a high score run, okay? Don't worry about the Frantic Flea leaderboard. Sort of glowing orbs shooting lightning. Hitboxes look like you're on the green screen at Nick Arcade, just sort of slapping you out of nowhere. It's an absolute nightmare. Jed's still grabbing fleas in level 1. Folks, we want to see Jed make it to level 2, right? Yeah, the crowd loves an underdog. Raza doesn't. Raza wants to see Jed fail horribly. And that's okay. I get that that's the competitive nature. Okay. No lives left. Game over. Raza game's over. I think that will take Raza back to level 1. I believe you get a password after beating a world. Right. After beating the entire zone. You're gonna go back to level 1, but that's okay because again, it's the furthest progress. So if Jed never makes it to level 2, Raza is currently still in the lead. This gives Jed a good chance to catch up. Except for the game over, I think he just got. That might be a hindrance, but that's okay. We're kind of neck and neck here. We're back on level 1. We're back on equal footing. And this does give me a chance to actually see. I haven't seen what percentage you need to exit level 1. Just 20%. You only need 20% of the fleas to exit level 1. And unlike online Kusogrande competitions, screen looking is a possibility here. So it's very possible that you can, even though Raza has gone to level 2, Jed might have taken a look at it, gotten the lay of the land just a bit. This trampoline is, I think, the worst part of this level. Oh, Jed hitting that electric door again. The door really just doing a number on Jed, just like the trampoline doing a number on Raza. Both these competitors trying to make it to level 2, hoping to get to a place with a password. I'm assuming once they get to a password, they can use the password, yes? Yeah, of course. Okay. So I'm hearing from the crowd, at least the music's a bop. I'm going to say... Sure. Avant-garde music, I think this could work. I think, I do like the bass line a little bit. It's got a good bass line. Okay, Raza taking another death from the vacuum cleaners. Jed up to 14. Remember, you only need 20% to exit the level. Lots of fleas around. That's up to 20. Jed could get to level 2 right now, assuming he can find the exit. Does he know where the exit is? Raza does. I think Jed might know. I think Jed has an inkling. I think we're going to see Jed move on to zone 1.2. Yes. It is anybody's game, folks. Anybody's game. Jed now on 1.2. You only need 24%. You might ask, why 24%? The answer, of course, number go up. Number go up each level. Raza's still back on level 1. Raza, of course, has already reached level 2. So we are in a tie ball game here. Jed using these trampolines to his advantage, trying to raise himself up without getting hit by the lightning. One advantage Jed has here is Jed is in level 2 and has 3 lives still. So even if Jed took a death or 2 here, Jed could still sort of learn the lay of the land, try to figure out exactly what he needs to do to get to the next portion of this zone. Jed slowly making his way to the top of the structure. Raza, meanwhile, back, trying to get back up to 20%. His way to level 2. Looks like we're just sort of taking damage and kind of going backwards on both screens. Oh, Raza very close. Raza only needs 2 more fleas. There's one. If he can touch it, if he can reach it, he's just kind of nosing it. Oh, there's 2. That's your 20. And Raza headed back to level 2. Jed, meanwhile, has found his way to the top of level 2, which I don't think we've seen yet. There's some sort of flying contraption. And it has I think it has a mouth, and I don't like it. Jed with 8 of the 24% needed. Raza on the trampolines. I have found that Raza loves trampolines in this game. They have not caused him any sort of vexation. Still looking for those fleas. Sees, oh, he's got a handful of them. The vacuum sucked that one up. Jed just letting his family die right in front of him. Jed, what are you doing? Jed, Jed jumps right in the pit. Really, you know what? Honestly, maybe for the best if you're going to abandon your family like that, Jed. We're back here. High of 12. Okay, so Jed's high score is 12%. I honestly could be keeping track. Probably be for the best. So Jed's at 12 on level 2. I think the highest I've seen for Raza is 8 right now. Really? Okay, so I'm being told here that, and it may be possible, that if the enemies kill too many of them, you can run out of fleas and not have enough to complete the level. That is terrible. I hate it. But it looks like we've got Raza up at 14% now. Raza grabbing more fleas, running right into that vacuum cleaner robot. He's at 18%. Raza has been the first one to get to the next level each time. Raza trying to keep that streak alive. Jed still has a life lead. Oh, Raza taking a death there. The crowd falling apart. And Raza with the game over. Oh, that's devastating. Jed still alive, but back to 0%. I looked away. I did not see how he got to 0%. I'm going to say that I would cry. I think I would openly weep had that happen to me. But Jed's still playing. Jed's still trying. There's no time limit, which is good. Because these levels are so oddly designed that I think it would be very easy to just sort of get lost and or stuck on a trampoline until you died of old age. Oh. There's that sort of flying robot, Jed, touching it. Raza back on level 1. But Raza, I think Raza's a level 1 master at this point. Well, he was. Now he's back to 2%. But he'll get this pretty quick, I believe. Okay. Jed at 6% on level 2. Raza running back and forth, hitting the meat aliens. Jed finally taking a death there. Stayed alive for a pretty long time. Jed getting zapped there as well. Straight instant death. And that is going to be a game over for Jed, who had held on to it for a long, long time. Raza, meanwhile, back at 20. Jumping up, he knows where the exit is. Watch out. Almost taking that hit. Don't worry about that kid. You don't need him. You got enough. We got more kids at home. It's okay. Raza back to level 2. Yeah, Raza still with 3 lives, heading into level 2. Huge advantage there. Jed back at level 1, taking that hit, losing his fleas. Remember, you need 24% to get past level 2, which is the furthest either of our competitors have gone. Raza with that life advantage that's really going to help. Jed still trying to get the 20% needed to exit level 1. Jed still struggling with that electric door. I don't know why they built that. It's a door that doesn't actually lead anywhere, but now Jed has the 20% needed. Can Jed get back to the top right of the level? Not without getting hit, though. Okay. Jed back on the hunt. Raza climbing the left side of the level. There is a power-up at the top left. A sort of fist orb that is glowing. And I bet that it does something for the flea. What it does, that's for you to decide at home. Frantic flea going to the top, taking that hit down to 4%. Jed taking a hit down to 4 in the first level. Raza seems to sort of be searching for the fleas one by one, not wanting to take any big leaps off the side of the level, not wanting to take that risk. Lest he get hit by a vacuum cleaner in the face. Story of my life, I get it. Oh, and that's going to be a death, running right off the side of the level into a very small gap they put there just to hurt your feelings. Raza back, still has 2 lives. Jed taking a death on level 1. Just grabbing the fleas, starting back over. Still anybody's game. We still have about 20 minutes left on the timer, a little over. But do not stress. I want to see someone to make it to the 3rd level. I want to see what I hope it's purple and yellow. I'm hoping that it's got trampolines and lightning bolts and vacuum cleaners. That's my hope for the world. I definitely don't want to see anything that looks different than these first 2 levels. Raza slowly taking the trampolines up. Jed taking, I believe, another game over. That's okay. Still have time to come back. Oh, Raza missing the trampoline. Course correcting a little too much. There we go. There's a flea. Raza does not care. Oh, the vacuum. We're up to 10%. Remember, 24% needed to pass level 2. 24%. There we go. Took out the vacuum cleaner. The #1 killer of fleas. Oh, another meat monster. Okay, Raza took a hit there, but got a lot of his fleas back pretty much right away. Back up to 8%. Okay, spinning right into it. 60%, 18%. Raza now at the highest. He's been on level 2. And there's a hit. Gotta watch out for that meat alien. Running right into his backside. Raza has low health here though, so you want to be careful. Meanwhile, Jed back on level 1, 4%. We're going kind of slowly here, trepidatiously. Not wanting to take hits. I think that's the biggest hindrance in your way, is just that one hit can ruin any progress you've made. One small mistake, one enemy that spawns as you're hitting right a little too much. This is Raza has seen here, going back down to 2%, but we're back up to 8. The enemies respawning when you go off screen as well. This game, once again, made the same year as Super Mario 64. This game came... Oh no! Raza falling in the pit! A pit that was placed just off screen that you can't see. Honestly, you gotta think of it this way, right? He's trying to help these fleas escape from an alien ship. The aliens made this to kill you. I think they did a great job. I'm gonna give a hand to the aliens who did a great job of designing this level to murder this flea. It also stands to reason that this is a flea, right? These aliens are a centimeter tall. These are very, very tiny guys. Any one of us in this room could step on this level and kill everyone instantly. Oh. Okay, it looks like Jed is now in zone 1.2. That's great. Jed still has time to come back. And Jed is there with 3 lives once again. Raza has 1 life left in level 2, but 14% already. I don't know that I've seen the exit level 2 yet. The weird tunnel that you go in. Raza back up to 12. Okay. The flea's just sort of leaving Raza behind there. Another hit. Raza back down to 0. The crowd did not think that hit was Fair. Raza thinking better of going off the side there. Oh. Another hit. Jed almost running off the side because he wants to grab his son over there. Raza can't keep taking these hits. It's taking time away. It's taking the lead and advantage away, honestly. But this meat alien in particular is being a little rough. He's not playing nice. There we go. Beat up that flying mouth robot. I bet there's actual enemy names for these, but flying mouth robot sounds better. Someone at home grab the instruction booklet for Frantic Flea. There we go. Gotta wonder, is there a way to go through the ground, maybe? Can you contra-duck through it, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh gosh, oh no! There's gotta be a way to get down there. Raza has not yet figured it out. Oh, Jed dying in the exact same spot. Jed has 2 lives left, though. I have 18, okay. I think they actually might be tied for highest percentage at this point. Jed and Raza are tied currently, like exactly, for highest percentage on both levels. But Raza back at level 1, trying to make it back in. We got 15 minutes on the clock here. 15. Jed could focus on the fleas. Oh, left 1 behind. There we go. Back to 16. We're 24 needed to exit the level. Where's the exit? Probably in that cliff. You know, probably in that pit that you're going to jump in again. Jed searching. Jed up to 18. Oh, there's another flea. That could bring him up to 20. That's 20. That's our high point. Jed now in the lead. We have slipped back. Still anybody's game, though. We still got time. Oh, no. Jed taking the hit down to 0%. People at home, I'm keeping score. I got this. Jed with a high of 20 on level 2. Raza trying to make it back to level 2. Desperately struggling here. Still anybody's game. Raza about to hit the 20% needed to head towards the second stage of the Wacky Labs. Oh no, what a rough hit. Jed jumping up, the meat monster grabbing his child. Jed abandoning his child to the meat monster. Ground beef boy, little tennis racket. And Raza getting close. He's playing it smart here. He's taking his fleas towards the exit and hoping to gather them there, so he can just sort of run right for it without having the enemies get in the way. I don't think Raza wants to go down there where he loves being, and he's just done. He just jumps in the cliff. He doesn't want to jump back up on that trampoline. I don't blame him. Jed, down on these same slopes I've seen so many times. They'll haunt my nightmares. Jed, oh, missing the gap again. I don't know how you get down there. There has to be a way. There must be a way through the ground. Oh, Raza grabbing another flea, another vacuum cleaner hitting him. Taking it slow, waiting for the vacuum cleaner to eat his son. That's a sentence I said, by the way. Jed taking a hit on the way down. Raza still on level 1. I want the soundtrack to this game on vinyl. That's what I want. Raza's kind of going back and forth. Driving the fleas. Jed trying to gather as many as he can. So we're getting into the final stages of this round of the tournament. Raza now has the amount of fleas needed to get to level 2. He's got to get back up there to the tunnel without taking some meat man damage. Gotta be careful. Oh, the vacuum cleaner, no! Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Jed, sort of standing there and letting fleas come to him? Is it what it seems like he's doing? Oh, the vacuum cleaner got that one. Okay, Raza on to level 2. Level 1 complete. Jed. Oh, goodness gracious. He's back up to 20%. There's another one up there he could grab. There's 2. That'll bring him to the 24% needed to get to level 3. He's got to get to the exit. If Jed gets to the exit to level 3, that's going to put him at a huge advantage. The problem is, I'm pretty sure the exit to level 3 has to be down in that pit that both of them have jumped into 45 times. Jed inching past the vacuum. Excellent jump. Another flea. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready for this. Oh. Raza already at 16%. Raza realizes he's playing the back game here. Playing from behind. Oh wait, I think did Jed make it to the bottom? Wow. And there's the exit. Jed makes it to level 3. Incredible. And folks, you're seeing it. Zone 1.2 complete. Zone 1.3, that's right. It's the Wacky Labs. 28% needed to complete. You've got about 9 minutes left on the timer. And you guessed it. It's purple and yellow with slanted steel beam platforms. My goodness. I bet there's more than one world in this game. I would be willing to put money on it. Will we see it today? No. No, you won't, but that's okay. Oh, Raza making it down. Both of them have figured out the vertice to that jump. Raza still needs to get 5 more fleas. Up to 16%. Okay, Jed has gotten a game over. He did make it to level 3 though. But Jed, what was your highest percent there? Let's see. Oh, 0? Okay. Okay. Jed with a high of 0%. Raza making it to level 3. Back to the Wacky Labs. This is not impossible for Jed to come back. Jed has a lead. All Raza has to do is grab 1 flea, and he will have the lead. Oh, instant death. No pressure. Grab 1 flea, and you have the lead. Die 1 time, and you're tied. Congratulations, no pressure. The enemies just hurling themselves at Raza. as Jed has already got 20% on level 1. Raza trying to grab them out of this sort of flea murder machine that they've built. I'm really not sure what the point of that is. Oh, no! No, 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 no! Raza has a high score of 0% in level 3. We're tied. We're at a tie game here. We've got about 6.5 minutes. I have to get my judge over here to talk to them once we get there to see what we're going to do with a tie game at 0. But both of them trying to make it back. So they both made it to level 3, and neither of them got any percentage before game over. Okay. Yes. We have our judges conferring, trying to figure out just what the win condition will be if we are still tied. But honestly, there's a chance. I can see that Raza, or Jed is already in level 2 again. Let's confer. Okay, got it. Still with about 5.5 minutes left on the clock. Not impossible to get back to level 3. And secure a victory. Raza with 26 fleas. Right at the exit, heading back to level 2. Jed dying in level 2. I think we're pretty much at a equal footing here as far as current progression. And Jed grabbing some fleas, jumping up. Raza grabbing some fleas. Heading up the left side of the tower. They both know where the exit is. They both know how to make that jump. It's been really interesting to see both of them learn how to overcome the non-existent mechanics of this game. I think that fist power-up might give you like a temporary invincibility. But there were no enemies, so the invincibility did nothing for Raza, so that's great. Jed grabbing his fleas. He's at 10%. Raza at 6. We've got about 4 minutes left on the clock. Oop. Trying not to get hit by that vacuum cleaner. Both of them. Oh, Jed jumping up, getting hit by the meat alien, kicked in the face. Jed makes the jump down. Doesn't have the right percentage to get back to level 3, though. Raza getting there. Raza at 16% of the 24 needed, down to 14. This is pretty down to the wire. Oh. Made the jump down. He's got some sort of floating electric dress. I'm not sure what that was. 18%, 20%. Raza at 22 needs one more flea. 24%. He's running for the exit. He wants to make it to level 3. He's made it. We've got 2 minutes left. If Raza can grab just one flea, he has to get just one flea without dying. 3 minutes on the clock. I apologize. 3 minutes left. You've got time. No stress. He's got 4 lives. He's just gonna find where these fleas exist at. Neither of them have actually seen a flea so far in this level. Raza jumping up. Jed taking a hit, down to 0%, again in level 2. All right, we're back at this flea destruction machine. Oh. I think Raza might have figured out the trick to it. Okay. Now we're at 2 minutes on the clock. Oh. They're up there. Oh, no. Hey, 2%, 4%. 6% for Raza. I don't remember the percentage you need to beat the level. There's potential he could do that. Jed still trying to make it back out of level 2 into level 3. Don't give up. There's still time on the clock. Still time to make it. As the vacuum cleaner just bullies Raza. Back up to 10%. Grabbing that invincibility fist. 18%. Raza climbing the ranks steadily here. 20%, 22, 24. I'm going to guess it's 26 to finish, but I'm not sure. 28. We are down to our final minute on the clock. Oh no, Raza taking the hit down to 0%. Jed back at 20 in level 2. This is an extremely close game. Raza figuring out what you needed to do to free the fleas in level 3. Kind of an interesting mechanic that they don't explain to you. It is tough to figure out if you don't really know what to do or you're just not frustrated enough to try anything to move forward. Raza sticking it out. Raza has actually gained some extra lives throughout this. So Raza is up at 5. Jed hitting the game over. We are in our final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Give a round of applause for our competitors. Excellent work. I love the handshake. You love to see it. And GG's all around. And so I believe I can announce officially our winner there. Getting the furthest in level 3 with 24% of the needed fleas. That's going to be Raza. A round of applause for Raza. Yeah. Great job. Excellent job. Look at these animations from the Frantic Flea. I don't even know. What is he doing? What is this about? That's a problem. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Y'all did great work today. We all got to watch Frantic Flea for an hour that we'll never get back. So thanks for putting on that show for us. And we're going to set up, I think, for our second matchup today. Don't go away.
Hello. Where are my players for this next round? We got 2. Can I talk to you real quick? Okay, runners, you should come up now. Thank you. Sorry. You know, it really helps to turn on the microphone before I start talking.
That's right, Kat. It helps turn on the microphone.
All right, so we're just gonna get moving. I'm sorry for the tremendous delays, but this is Pinball Quest, and my voice is going to give out apparently as soon as I start talking. I am Flannel Cat. I'm joined by the lovely P-Seg.
Hi, I'm P-Seg. I'll be doing most hosting of this run. Definitely know everything about this game, just like you, Flannel Cat.
He's never played it.
I don't know what this game is. I'm excited.
So he's on the same level as our runners. We're gonna get going in a second. Do you have I'm gonna get a timer good to go. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. I was going to introduce our runners here, but I'm also
do that. You do that.
Yeah, that's 1 second here. I'm actually trying to bring this stuff back up because I don't know where all my files went.
I actually don't. You know what, runners? Can you introduce yourselves to me? TVCR. I got that one. What was it? Aster. All right, we have Aster and TVCR. And I just closed my timer because I am a devout professional here. But what are we doing? Hour? Hey Jeff, what timer are we setting? 45 minutes? 50? Okay.
So once again, that is TBCR. On your left, viewers, and on your right will be Aster. So just keep that in mind.
All right, I'm gonna count you in. 3, 2, 1, go, and you'll just hit start or A or whatever button's gonna start this game when I say go. So, without further ado, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here's the lore of Pinball Quest RPG mode. The princess has been captured. The king was punched, I guess. And our friend the pinball has to get to business to save the world. And we have a death already.
And already the flippers are missing. Amazing job there. Again, we should say, for just a little station reset here, this is the Kusogrande live tournament here at Awesome Games Done Quick 2024.
Someone has lost their flippers, which I think is an amazing experience.
Now, how does one lose their flippers in this game, Kat?
They hit a certain button, and a certain other button might bring them back.
Okay. Okay. Is there an advantage to getting rid of your flippers in a pinball table?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So, note to self, do not approach pinball tables and attempt to remove the flippers. Got it.
We've got more lore on the screen you can't see, but don't worry, we'll get there. All right, the flippers are back, everybody. This is not a very, this is like, I think this game is awesome. It is exceptionally mean. All right, so I didn't just give like, here, just shoot around this field for a while. There are objectives to accomplish here. And how you do those, kind of up to you to figure out. It's cool.
It appears that we are knocking over a gravestone, so this is a very legal pinball table.
Don't do this at home.
Do not do this at home. Do not desecrate graves.
All right. One player is up that you don't see up there is in the next screen doing something that I won't spoil because I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the next screen is wild, y'all. This is, let me just say, this is already more than I ever expected from a single pinball table.
I think my favorite part of this is when you drain out the bottom. It doesn't say, like, press A to continue. It asks you, like, are you sure you want to keep doing this? You can just leave. I want to inform the runners you can't just leave.
I also like the fact this ghost said, it looks like you're really on the ball.
I do want to mention there's going to be a little bit of flashing anytime the ball transitions into a higher playfield. Sorry. But if you see a pinball start to get to the upper left corner of the screen, there's going to be some flashing. All right, so we've accomplished the objective on the lower field, and we are moving up to the next field. We got skeletons. How do we feel about skeletons in the audience?
Well, it looks like we're going to have to wait a little longer to get our opinions on skeletons, because we're back down to the lower playfield.
Hey, guess where we went?
And back up, skellies!
So the runners at this point have probably noticed you can hit up or down.
And the flippers are once again removed from the table. Unfortunate.
So you can hit up and down to move your flippers to the higher or lower parts of the playfield. Which is why the flippers just suddenly left us before with no context about where they were going. This game is an adventure from start to finish.
That is the meanest second table I've seen with like the drain the size of Wichita.
Oh, just you wait.
Oh, I am so excited for this.
This game just keeps on giving.
Does it give? It looks like it's taking more than anything.
It's just like, here, ready? Uh-oh, you didn't complete your quest. Do you want to try again?
Well, it's giving that a lot. It is pretty amazing, yeah. The fact you can knock the ball right back into the launcher, and it's real easy to do.
Now, on the screen, you don't see there is a boss, which is a very large skeleton with a cloak walking back and forth. As with most bosses in this game, and most things to do to accomplish stuff in this game, you hit them with a pinball. Look at those beautiful physics. Oh, look at this. All right, we're back up. Oh, we're still up there. We're just hitting a skeleton now. These will die eventually, I promise. But you don't want to fall down. So you spawned the boss at least. Who just got out of the shower in his bathrobe, walking back and forth on that screen.
And to be clear, I just got up to check. We are looking at on the projector here. Obviously, those of you watching on video can see both, but here in the projector, we are watching Aster's feed.
All right,
And
TBCR
is on our alt feed that we will describe to you occasionally.
has just beaten the field that you are seeing here and has entered the shop.
How,
there's a
how did pinballs enter shops? That makes no sense to me.
They
I just have
just-
to wait and see.
They just roll with it.
That was not rolling. That was anything but rolling.
They kind of waddle the pinball when it's like going in the hallways. Y'all will see
This
it.
is worse than giving Marble Madness 2 Marble a face.
All right, TBCR is fighting the
There
witch,
we go.
which is the next boss, and also terrible. I hate that thing.
Yeah, once again, Skelly is being dodged.
So your damage on the skeleton is cumulative. So every time you hit, oh, it just knocks you straight back
Oh,
down.
that is mean. But here we go. Good shot there.
It's dancing.
And then just
Oh.
momentum says no.
TBCR has fallen into the previous playfield and isn't just stopping at the top field. They're going all the way to the bottom at the
Okay.
beginning of the game.
So I just saw something wild there on the other feed. You can fall off a higher level table and you bounce literally as
Yep.
if being dropped from a skyscraper onto the first level table. That is
If you make it to the
perhaps-
second stage and you drain, you don't just go to the end of the first stage. You go to the beginning of the first stage. It does spawn something to let you get out of it right away, so you do not have to refight that boss.
But still, yeah, you fall in this game. You fall in this game. Like, I thought pinball for Intellivision was mean. This is markedly worse.
It's vaguely got physics.
I mean,
It's
okay,
got-
it's got physics. That's better than pinball for Intellivision.
It's got music.
Also
All right.
better.
TBCR back in the shop. Actually, the shop isn't really there. They're just kind of going past, but they're up at the second boss again.
Okay, I see the second boss up there. We're at Skelly here with Aster.
Well, you're gonna get a free hit with that. Nope.
Free launch.
No
didn't
free
hit,
out of the
didn't
kick
hit.
out.
Oh,
Oh.
that was it. Oh,
That's a dead boss.
that is a
That's a dead boss, everyone.
There we go. Yeah, applaud that. Applaud that.
We definitely won't be seeing that guy again.
That is ominous, and I hate the fact you said it that way.
All right, we got a
And
key.
You just got a key. Oh. Well. Pinball gonna pinball, baby.
Our runners have a grasp of how to move the flippers up and down on purpose now, which is great.
Oh, is that what's been happening?
Oh yeah, you hit up or down, those things move a
Oh, so you
playfield up
just
or down.
decide to remove the flippers to a different. That is
Yeah,
awful. And
when
I
the
am
flippers disappeared, right? Okay, cool. The
Oh, here we
game
go.
said close enough.
close enough. Now,
Welcome to the shop.
pinballs do not move like this.
They can waddle.
I've never seen a
Now on this list, you have purchase steel early. use.
strong Florida or devil Florida. I mean,
All right. Did we buy the strong flipper? Is that what I saw?
oh, flippers. That makes more sense.
Yeah. No, we did not buy the state of Florida.
No, I mean no, because Florida. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get into that one, but
All right. So now we can see the. Oh, where are we going? Oh, hell yeah. Back up top.
and there is
We've
the
asked her fighting.
witch we were referring to earlier.
It is a lot of cats and a witch.
Those are cats. You sure about that?
There's something.
I mean, there's something for
There
sure.
might be bunnies.
Bunnies with tails like that.
No.
Okay.
What are you trying to say they are?
I'm just saying, cats is a real.
Oh,
Oh.
here we go. What if we just went back up? You can't. Walk of shame back down.
Walk of shame. Fill back down again, eh? Okay.
All right. TBCR back up on the witch boss.
Single
This,
street, 4th street, Permanent street, and Center street.
Just permanent street. Those are stoppers.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
we stealing? We stealing?
What?
We stealing? Look at all those eyes. Oh, they caught you.
Oh.
Say goodbye to your money. Also, now you're hobbling away with your cane in shame.
Wow.
Nope, you don't
No,
start up
no,
there.
you literally drop like from a skyscraper down to the first level table again. Yeah, yeah.
I love the old man. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Had a quest. Guess that didn't happen.
TBCR is also trying to just go back up the top after falling into the hallway. And going for a steal or purchase? All right, we're purchasing.
It does look like a strong flipper was purchased by TBCR.
All right, that is
No,
very
okay.
helpful.
Declined it. I've just gotten
Yeah.
word. Declined that purchase.
In the bottom left corner,
Too
you will
pricey.
see a thing called attack power. And you'll see that go up if you buy the strong flipper.
Okay. I am paying no attention to that whatsoever because
As well as you kill enemies, it'll go up.
imagine that. There's actual statistics there. That
Close
I've only-
enough.
Close enough. Hit the bricks.
If
you can leave.
If you get the key and don't make the shot up there, it'll just say like, you know what, you should just go.
You know what? We know what this game is. Just please.
Oh,
It's
oh,
right.
back up. Up,
Up. Nice.
Up. Bouncy. Hey! One hit on the witch.
Okay, see, I know where you're going with those being cats, but those look like some sort of meerkats to me.
They could be meerkats too.
I mean, I don't know.
All right, we're just trying to get back up there. There's nothing to really accomplish on the bottom half of this other than don't go back down to the bad place.
Just don't.
Don't go outside.
Yeah, just.
It's really cold out there. Don't go outside.
Yeah, general rule of thumb, especially here in Pittsburgh, don't go outside.
Every time you think you're good to go up there, you're not. All right, one more hit on the witch. One more.
Oh, almost got the witch here. Center drain again.
Well, yep. She doesn't heal when you come back down here, but well, never mind. She did heal. I take it back. I thought she'd be. Oh, we're going back. Let's go.
Aster just could not get that center shot needed to get right back up there. Is doing the bounce of shame down.
I like the how Aster went down a screen exactly as TBCR went up a screen. So it's like they kind of just like high-fived on the way past each other.
Same business again, huh? Falling off pinball tables. Been here before.
What I really love about this live version of Kusogrande is that the players are right next to each other. They can talk. They can lie to each other if they want.
Why would you do that?
They can work together.
It's like
This is a game of mutual appreciation and suffering.
suffering, mainly suffering.
I love this game. And I know everyone in the audience is just going to go to World 9 and borrow a copy of this game after this.
For those who don't know, every one of these games that Kat has received in a Kusogrande, she immediately loves. Or
Yes.
at least over the course of an hour,
Oh,
she begins
oh.
to love.
We live here now.
Oh. And I've not seen a bounce like that in a pinball table for quite some time.
Yeah. I never got this game in Kusogrande. I watched Skybills stream it a bunch. And I'm like, this looks awesome. And then ran a Game of the Month thing in my spaces. And I'm like, we're doing Pinball Quest.
And was that the last game of the month you ever did?
No.
Okay, I'm surprised actually.
It was
frankly.
probably the most attended one. And the one with the highest rate of completion.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. It's the NES. It's doing its best.
Yeah, what are these physics? Basically pinball video games of this era. They. Yep, nope, balls sauntering over walls. That's very much a console. I feel like pinball physics in video games weren't good until like Farsight and the Pinball Arcade, and then they learned, hey, you could actually make these balls have real physics and not just do strange things that resemble something a ball might do one day.
Oh, we're going back up. We got the key. Whee.
Oh, okay.
I
Soccer
will
pinball
do
for
that.
the Amiga. I will look into that at some point. Kat, I'll expect you to look into that for me at some point.
Absolutely. All right, we're back up at the witch. I'm sorry. I feel like I haven't been close enough to the microphone, but you at home can hear me.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm just back here in a distance being loud. And
All right, well,
Walk of shame.
once again, we are high-fiving as our players pass by each other in
Yep.
the opposite directions.
yep, TBCR moving up. Aster heading downwards to.
We're going to Floor Street. We're buying lots of floosts.
You don't have enough gold to buy it, sadly.
All right, we have a player.
That's a brief consideration of steel.
You don't know this guy.
I mean,
They have stuff you need.
yeah. You know, look, you may never see him again. It's okay. It's a victim-free crime, maybe.
You definitely, one player did try to steal and was punished for it, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, that is. I mean,
Why do you only have one flipper up there? I'm watching the other screen here, and just one flipper was up top and one was at the bottom.
you can do that.
It's certainly a choice you can make.
I am so confused now.
All right. TBCR is fighting the boss still. Oh. And Aster is fighting the old man ghost. All right.
Oh, these lovely flipper shots that make no sense. I love this.
You learn when you're playing NES pinball games that like you can't really trust the physics to exist or be real,
Sure can't.
but you can learn how like the game decides the math should work and use that to make your shots instead of like trying to line it up.
You're expecting me to know math for a pinball game.
I never promised there would be no math in this run.
I'm so upset right now by all this math.
All right, we're going back up top to the second tier with the Skellingtons. And we're going down and up.
Relaunching, and
All we got to do is pick up that key.
just grab that key and hit the bricks. I mean, don't hit the bricks, hit the door. That's ideal. And don't fall. Right back up into second tier, and
Both our players are in the same spot right now, more or less.
yeah, same situation too. They're both getting relaunched
All right.
back in. There's the
We got a key. We're going to leave.
and we're gonna tree bounce up there. I bet that's a tree bounce strat, right?
Of course. When you pick up the key, it just automatically pulls you up eventually.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
We're
that
fighting
wizard
the
again.
witch.
Which, yeah, that makes more sense with the meerkat kitty thingies.
We're bouncing on the skulls, and oh, never mind.
Oh,
Welcome
walk
back.
of shame.
Welcome back. All right, TBCR is up trying to get back up to the witch. Which, if you don't drain through the center, the skulls are in the way, so you can't just shoot the ball straight up. So you kind of need to bank it up there, or take your time to kill the skulls to get up there.
It's almost like in the second level you want a center drain if you're going to drain anywhere, so you can just clear those and get a straight shot up the center once again.
Yeah.
Of course, just center drains seem very frequent in all the other places except there.
I'd like to say you can't really lose progress in this game, but I know that's a lie. You will, like, when you kill bosses, as we saw in the first tier, those things will stay dead. So when you beat them, you could just go.
And another walk of shame off screen for the audience here. But
All the way down. I want to ask the runners directly, have y'all figured out how to use items yet?
and as a commentator watching this and pretending to know something, I'm just going to say, items?
Well, you're buying stuff from the shop.
I just
surely,
thought those automatically deployed.
surely there's a way to use some of them.
You're expecting me to have enough money to even buy one of these without stealing them from John Gottlieb or whomever I'm stealing from there.
Mayor LaGuardia. We don't like that man.
Okay, fair enough.
He tried to kill Pinball,
You did.
and now Pinball's coming after him.
Yeah.
All right. Well. So runners are in the exact same position right now.
Yep.
All right. Oh, got the key.
There's a key. Someone's about to be sucked into a door. And here we go.
I love the close enough thing where you got the key. We're not going to make you do this. Just cruising right by the shop. We don't have time for that guy. We have a witch to hit with a pinball.
Yeah, to be clear, we had a center drain after the key was retrieved, and it still sucked the pinball up back out of the drain into the door. So it really just wants you to get out of there and move up a level.
Yeah. It is, I'm going to use a phrase that no one's going to, like, it is a very nice game. In that regard. It's like, oh yeah, no, you did this.
In that regard, sure.
This
okay,
is a game
I'm
that
with
cares
you there.
about you and your time.
I think that's the only thing so far I've seen about this game that would be kind or nice. And there's another walk of shame as we drop back down harshly.
Well, welcome back to the graveyard. Excuse me.
We all bounce down here.
We're going. We're stealing. We're stealing on
Oh.
TVCRs.
Another attempt at a steal.
Are we gonna get anything? I think we're getting beat up. No, we got 2 things. Let's go.
Oh my
For
god.
$3.99. We got 2
Sing
Swither
stoppers.
I guess.
I don't know what those do. I have no idea, but you have them now.
They're definitely items.
Good luck figuring out how to use them, I guess. Tomcat.
Oh, well, there we go. We've got lots of floosts here. We're using floosts. And those are stoppers that you can position on the left, right, wherever you need to put them.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, right there on the left outlane.
There's the menu was discovered.
Yep, both players have discovered the menu.
And I realize by saying that out loud, it encourages the other player to do it, which is good.
Yeah, we actually kind of want that here.
It's like rubber banding.
How dare you say that in front of me, a racing game fan?
It's a more exciting race that way.
It is.
All right.
It actually is fair. That's
I'm
fair.
going to give the world a heads up that we have 29 minutes left in this race. Still plenty of pinball to play.
And it is literally anyone's game because I believe that wizard is still up there at the top, waiting to get hit in the face enough times by pinball.
Yep.
Or witch or wizard. I mean, take your pick. It could be either.
And I'll give the runners this hint also as well. There's a life meter for this boss on screen. Well, an indication of how many hit points
Oh,
it
I
has.
just saw it and I hate it.
Oh, it hit us with a spell.
What is that about?
This pinball fights back sometimes.
Just out of nowhere, with 29 minutes left, all of a sudden the game decides, oh no, the pinballing isn't hard enough as it is, Cat. Now I'm just gonna break your flippers.
If flippers breaking is a part of pinball, it could happen to you.
Yeah, but
Oh, it just happened at TVCR as well. There is no tilt in this game. Go wild.
okay, I think that's an interesting little hint right there. There's no tilt in this game.
At least I'm pretty sure there's not. You can prove me wrong, and that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just if you end up tilting these tables, I mean, more power to you.
That old man ghost would be very cross with you.
Maybe it'll finally be like, finally somebody's shaking this stupid world I live in now.
All right, I think we got the key.
And
Hey.
there we go. Suck through the center drain into the door.
Going back up. Moving up in the world. Still not going to the shop. I like this shop. All
I
right.
mean, if you can afford things, yeah, for sure.
All right. We are hitting this witch. Yeah, that went right through her.
Yeah, that is. This is the meanest witch I have seen in some time.
And off we go. I looked away for a second. And look, we're back.
Yep, we're dropping right back down to our good friend, the graveyard.
As TBCR heads back up to the witch area.
Yep, getting sucked in through the out lane. And just to clarify, I did not pay attention to how many hits each player has put on the Witcher Wizard, but
I think
neither has got anywhere near past him yet, I don't believe.
No, not at all. I think the lowest hit points I've seen on the witch is 27.
That's really terrifying.
Struggling to get back up. Back in the shooter lane. Let's go.
It's very much like an old EM table almost, isn't it? Or like one of those solid state tables where you just constantly shoot back into the launcher on certain tables.
That's a lot of pinball. We could do that on well, no, that was supposed to be a feature of the Spider-Man table in the arcade, but it was removed.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought the feature in the arcade was, and this might be a bit of an inside joke, is that the pinballs are missing. The Spider-Man pinball table in the Awesome Games Done Quick arcade has had some spots of bother, let's say.
It's had some issues. All right, we're going back up. Are we stopping in the shop today? No.
Nope. Right past that shop. Don't need it.
You don't even like to window shop, do you?
Nope. No window shopping here. Just going right back at that. Well.
As well, TBCR back up in the second play field.
Both players are back up in the second play field. Progress about the same thus far.
Yep. Just struggling not to fall back down and have to redo a lot of things. Oh, we got hit.
Yeah,
TBCR getting hit.
Lost the flippers to the spell of, frankly, rudeness. We're as confused as much as you are as well. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm as confused. Cat probably
Hey, look,
not.
physics. Sometimes it just says no.
Yeah, sometimes it
You're not
says-
going up here.
What if you just drop back into the graveyard?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, here you go.
We love it
Wish
here.
granted.
All right, we're going back up on TBCR screen.
Well, slowly being driven insane. Welcome to Kuso. I'm probably the wrong person to say that the only one of these kind of things I've ever done is playing against you in
Grudge match.
For Red Gravity. And that was just me showing off that I'm bad at platforming.
All right, we're 26, 25,
Yeah. TBCR making good progress against
24.
the Witch.
and we got hit by
And
something. I think
spell.
that's the furthest anyone's been is 24 points on the Witch. So I think that's our new high point. All right, both
Everybody-
players back down in the penalty graveyard.
It's just basically their home now. They live here.
Our
There's a
players know.
cot set up in the corner. Don't worry about it.
Our players know how to escape.
Yeah, they do. I mean, I know how
They're-
to escape my home sometimes, but I still don't.
I do promise there's more music in this game. It's a catchy tune. Admittedly. It's just gonna live in your brain all year now.
Yeah. You're gonna
All
hear
right.
this for hours after this, folks.
Because you're going to go play this game.
You'll be playing any other game, and it'll just start sounding like Pinball Quest in your ears.
Alright, both players still just trying to get out of the bottom penalty area. I understand. This area is... Well, a lucky bounce off a tree will get you up there too.
You know, for a first area, this is a very rude opening shot to get out.
It really is. At least like when you get up to the second tier, you can just grab that key and it'll pull you out. But this is rude.
It's almost like the game is actively trying to say, this is the point where we just want you to, if you're not into Pinball Quest, this is the point you know, and you say, I'm good. This is going back to Blockbuster.
Moving back up to tier 2 over here.
Yep.
Fighting the witch again.
TBCR once again fighting the witch. I feel like I want to ask a question about this, but I don't want to give them any unnecessary help potentially about this situation.
Well, the thing is, they'll both get the help. It's the
Yeah, that's true.
By
That's
asking
true,
the
'cause They can
question.
both hear us. So I guess I'll ask it right now anyways, because we do have an amount of time left to go. That spell, what the heck do you do? What do?
Oh, when it hits you,
I mean, how do you not have it hit you?
I think you hit it with a pinball. I could be mistaken.
Okay.
but-
You just got a pinball
Oh, we're going to the shop.
back in the shop. What do we got here?
Are we taking what's ours?
We got Flea Street there in the inventory.
Strong flipper, double flipper. Those are expensive. Where are we going?
Considering our options here.
Checking prices, making notes.
Oh, we have a purchase of a center stopper. That could be.
I'm into it.
I actually like that a lot.
The center stopper would be really helpful. But... So the witch is charging the spell now. Oh, jeez.
Oh, well. Welcome home.
Welcome back.
We missed you. The cot's still there.
All right. TBCR, I think, picking up the key already. Heading back up to
Yep.
the second area.
TBCR is going back up to the second playfield. Does not stop at the shop.
And we're flipping. That was one hit. I think TBCR at our current leader getting the witch down to 24 hit points.
So I will make this observation. It looks like when the witch has the bubbles moving around them, you need to hit them or bad stuff happens.
24. Mashing the nudge button.
I will say TBCR has really proven a point that it is virtually impossible to tilt this table.
Still sitting at 24 hit points. Getting our flippers back up there. Going for the witch. Getting caught up on things.
The Meerkat's proving to be quite some trouble.
Mashing nudge. I understand.
I do the same thing all the time. I took my rage out of Fred Flintstone one time on that pinball table.
All right, we're using some items on the witch. The stoppers are in place on the bottom screen.
That is... so many thoughts about this. Like, okay, good. Not falling down to level 1? That's nice.
Surprise. It's not that long, honestly.
I feel like that's a common thread, is like, I'm going to buy this or I'm going to play this now after this out of spite.
Well, this is why you sign up for Kusogrande things. Is because, like, well, I want to play something that hurts me that I can't stop thinking about.
And then I'm going to get revenge on it later on, and sometimes you actually do.
And then you start running things.
That's...
The speed run of this game is like 4 minutes or something.
What? But how?
I can't tell you how.
No,
People are racing it right now.
Okay, fair, but I mean...
That works. It's a way to do it.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think the actual thing is probably just pinball really good. And to that, I'm also going to ask you, how?
The answer is not pinball really well.
Okay, so I will then shut up about that.
And I'll let the runners hear that one.
Yeah, once time's expired, I do think it'd be fun to hear that. And
But there are no glitches that we really take advantage of or anything. It's just, you know.
TBCR back on the first playfield for the record, for those
Did
wondering.
we? I've never seen that happen.
We've been up here so long that one of the Devil Rocks has now been destroyed.
The
And now
cats are blue. What is happening? What did you do to my game?
Oh, wow.
All right, we're back down here. You know, that stopper's coming in clutch, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, no, that center stopper is like a treasure right now.
26 to 27 hit points. Both runners doing really well.
Oh, wow! Center stopper! Life saver!
In pinball, we call that a trust.
Yeah.
When you let it bounce off the center peg.
Oh. Oh, oh.
No! That's 24
Does that mean they're tied?
currently. And now the witch is healed back up to 30 on TBCR screen.
Oh, this is...
I don't know why the witch heals sometimes, but she sure does.
Well, here we are, back at home.
Welcome back. 17-10. Hey, do runners want a small nudge? It's a pinball term.
Yeah, that's a good pinball term. I like that pun.
That's fine. You know where to find it. You have to fight that boss now. In Kusogrande terms, we call that continue boss.
It is hard to menu when you're under pressure.
It's all good. All right, we're back. We're flipping. Now, TBCR is going to have to, once again, take out all the gravestones, kill the boss upstairs. But at that point, we'll be back on the same footing.
So, Kat, I don't mean to press on you here, but you were asking the runners if they wanted a nudge.
I think I got an out of them, so.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I will let them choose their amount of pain.
I'm content with those.
I also am content with this. I don't mind one bit.
I beat this game.
I will never beat this game because I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. I have memories of Intellivision pinball and Kirby's Pinball Land, and my goodness, that's all I need in my life. Oh, not even. Not even. Too many memories.
Going back up. All right. TBCR talking to the old man downstairs.
The princess has been kidnapped and is being held. It's too many words.
It's a lot of words.
It's so many words.
I like how you can move the flippers up and down through the text box.
Wait, the ghost says, I used to be a soldier in the king's army. What?
He's a ghost. What do you want?
Okay, yeah, I guess, Listen to my tragic backstory in Pinball.
Not everyone can be a pinball. Hey, good bounces. Good bounces.
I mean, I guess, like, Spider-Man has the Alfred Molina feature, so.
All right, where are we going? We're going straight up. No shopping today.
No shopping and back up to the wizard/witch.
I think we've got money from fighting all those enemies. We might deal more than 1 damage to the witch with an attack power like that. Whoop!
Or we could just fall back down to home.
1 flipper.
Welcome home.
TBCR fighting the skeletons.
We don't know if the grass is green on the other side because you've only been on this side. And my heart breaks.
Fighting skeletons. Trying to... I don't know, TBCR, what are you trying to do? Love it. Love it. Love it.
I respect the honesty. Hit a button, hope something moves, breaks. Yeah.
I like the ability. So usually when we do Kusogrande, it's online. The runners are basically sequestered and can't look at any chats or really interact other than in a Discord channel where they can usually curse at the GMs.
And I hear they do. Frequently.
Which I love. Do it more, it gives me power. But now I can directly ask questions, and this rules actually. All right, trying to get back up top.
Yeah, I'd say the only disadvantage of this really is that Kat and I are crowded around a microphone like Bolus and Nestor in that one scene in Full Throttle.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
like almost a deep cut. It's a cut that people would understand.
Look, if you've got to the Demolition Derby part of Full Throttle, you know what I'm talking about.
All right, just trying to find that shot. Walls down. Walls down. Back in the shooter lane, it's not a bad thing.
No, not a bad thing at all. Like, you're not dead.
That right there, when the ball just gets stuck on the sling that doesn't sling.
In real life, that's terrifying when a ball's like rolling across the sling. You're like, please don't do anything. Please don't do anything. Here it's just like...
All right. We are headed up to the top on TBCR screen with 2 attack power.
Oh, that is interesting. So you're saying that could possibly mean something in this fight, should we get there? I will observe.
Let's see. Oh, flippers, please. All right, heading back up on Aster's screen. Going shopping, let's go.
Here we go, shop time.
Commerce.
I love commerce.
All right, what are we doing?
You know, exactly, center stop.
You don't have enough gold to buy it.
That was just for a second.
There are other methods.
We chose not to steal.
Nobody wants to steal.
They've seen what happens.
Our runners are too honest.
Pure skill on.
You wouldn't download a center stopper.
I would totally download a center stopper.
Woo! All right. It appears if we break that right side thing, you can attack the little familiars that the witch has. I don't know what that does for you.
Once again, that right block broken, breaking up, exploding.
All right. 24.
Oh.
21.
Oh, that attack power is doing something.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. I think that's a new record for...
That's definitely the closest anyone has come to defeating the witch.
Oh my god, that is the mean...
The double drain. Double drain.
I hate outlanes with a passion in pinball. They don't exist in real life. They're monsters.
Our runners can take solace that they're here together.
Yeah, they're both down to the first playfield once again.
That was some physics going on. What was that? We're getting to about 10 minutes remaining. I believe in both of you. I think someone's gonna defeat this witch. Maybe. How about you out in the audience? We think we're gonna make some progress? Let's go!
A moderate amount of applause. I don't know which way to take that.
You know, I'll take it. I'm a big fan. This is live. We have an audience. We have runners on the table right next to us.
And genuinely, I appreciate y'all, audience, for hanging out for this good pinball action.
Someone gave me a microphone for 45 minutes. All right, headed up to tier 2. All we need is that key. Or, okay, interesting corner bounces. Skeletons are just puppy guarding the key. I really like how the audience feels the pain too when it drains. It's just like this nice group commiseration thing, and I love the support.
I'm gonna be real with you. I feel that pain too. Like that feels like my entire real life pinball career. It's like I'm on a roll. Oh wow, it just went down the center like that, and I don't know what to do.
All right. Like I said, we're about 10 minutes left. I believe TBCR is currently in the lead, getting the witch down to 21 hit points. But that's, things can change very quickly if we get back up there.
Yeah, that whole attack power thing, however that works, and just staying up there and beating the heck out of that witch could change.
We've got good attack power here on Aster's screen. It's 27.
Look at that.
24. 21.
Tied up again. Will it be another hit?
18.
Oh my goodness.
We have
spell's coming.
a lead change.
Spell's coming.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We're good, I guess.
I don't know what happened there, but I'm
13.
13.
8.
Oh my goodness. Could this
Our
be
attack power is going up. 3.
Wow.
So we're fighting. We're killing enemies, and our attack power is going up as we're doing it. As well, TBCR is up there with 2 attack.
Yeah, this is extraordinary. And cats are now blue.
Let's go! Let's go!
That. The witch is down.
They're good.
And
we're out. We're out. We're in the next tier. Let's go! And we're still walking by the shop. Look at all that attack power. That's 3.5 attack power.
What is this zone?
I don't know. The Cyclops zone?
Okay, I was gonna say like future area. I don't know. Like, is this like some crystal maze thing?
Oh! What's happening? What's gonna happen? Okay.
I hate that thing with a burning passion now.
Welcome back. We're only going down here.
Please tell me the witch is not.
You do not have to kill the witch.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, wait. Actually, maybe. I don't remember.
Okay, if
you might have.
I'm slightly distressed by that answer.
I don't remember, honestly. It's been like over a year since I've played this game.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I will say I am absolutely enjoying watching you all play this, and thank you for indulging me and signing up for Kusogrande Live.
Well, we won't get the answer about that witch and
that's okay.
Refight and all that.
We got past. That's amazing.
And commerce is being done here. I agree with this purchase. Great purchase.
What did we buy?
Center stopper.
All right.
As you do.
Center stopper has saved lives.
Remember that, folks. Center stoppers save lives.
All right, both players just trying to get back up to the tier. Oh, what a cool lead change in the last 10 minutes.
This is why I love Kuso.
Let's see if it happens again.
And yeah, plenty of time for another lead change. Like, all it takes is going up there with a good amount of attack power and just having a bunch of lucky bounces against that witch.
6.5 minutes. You can still speedrun this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, like, someone could have beaten the game start to finish from now, I guess is what you're saying. Yeah.
You could be on stage next year running Pinball Quest because you saw it at Kusogrande Live.
So here's the plan. You gotta, figure out how to actually play this game really fast, then enter a tournament just like this one, but not this one because we know. And just pretend you don't know what you're doing for everything except for the last 5 minutes, like, I got this. Now it's over.
Don't cheat in Kusogrande Live.
Don't cheat in Kusogrande.
All right, back to the witch. We got 2 attack power. Oh, we got 15 hit points on TBCR screen down there. Down on the second tier.
Yeah, actually, off screen, yeah. TBCR 15. There is a chance here. And a good one.
Center stopper being used.
Well,
Or not.
well, that's just
Don't
happens.
worry. Your friend the shopkeeper will help.
TBCR once again bouncing back down home.
Hitting the witch.
That's
Hitting the witch. 18.
You do have to refight then.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
that-
this is the only enemy you have to refight.
It's a pretty significant one, I gotta say.
14 hit points. Sometimes she heals when you come down here, and I don't understand why.
Yeah,
Oh, the
also-
cats are vulnerable now.
I don't understand how the cats are showing blue like that.
All right.
Like, are they sad that you're not progressing faster or something? Or?
Center stopper saving lives. Even though we didn't touch it, it was there. Let's panic.
And that's not me trying to be a jerk or anything. I literally think whatever it's like a time-based thing.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I understand.
It also might be because she was defeated once.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, bouncing back down. Center stopper. All right, we've blown up that.
I don't know what that does, but it's blowing up right now.
I want to point out TVCR is working their way back up to the second playfield and has 2.5 attack power right now. Excellent.
That's a good idea. Figure out how to get your attack power up, get some good bounces against that witch, and you are set.
You have a little over
Oh,
4
whoa,
minutes.
Whoa, wait a second. Bypassed the witch there, just shot straight up the center.
What if
Apparently all you
we-
gotta do is go through the door.
What if we just left?
You can leave. Hit the bricks. If
If
it
it
sucks,
sucks,
hit
you
the
can
bricks.
go.
And let me tell you this right now.
Oh,
that
welcome
witch,
back.
it sucks. Hit the bricks.
All right, we're back down here. TVCR has summoned the skeleton again. Possibly farming for attack power. Unsure. Oh, no, we're leaving. We're just going.
Good amount of attack power on TBCR's screen.
What was that?
I am so confused.
Stop cheating in Kusogrande Live. I saw you go through that wall. Falling back down on TVCR screen. Oh, falling all the way back down on both screens.
Aw,
As we say, welcome back, runners.
the cod is still there for you.
We have seen the third tier multiple times now. TVCR has almost killed the wedge. Things can still change if someone gets up there and we have 3 minutes left. Can just find a way to progress higher on that green screen. All right, fighting the trees.
Yep, they're both trying to get out of that very first playfield yet again. And all right, Aster did. TBCR has gotten a talking to from the ghost.
Why?
Uh,
Physics, please.
Pinball, baby.
Physics came to play. You have 2.5 minutes,
Physics came to play and they brought a lead pipe, and I don't like it.
as it happens.
Yes.
All right. We're going to the shop on TVCR screen. What are we doing? Looking at the stoppers.
TBCR buying the center stopper. As we found out, is
And
maybe
we're
the
leaving.
most valuable purchase you can have right now that we know of, or I know of. You probably know better.
I know some things. Oh, thanks, skeleton. All right, back up fighting the witch. 1.5 attack power is not bad. All right, running right by the shop. We don't have time to shop today.
No
We're
time
going.
to shop. Got to progress.
There's a 1.5 left.
And to note, it looks like that door is still open on Aster's side.
The door's open on both, as always.
Okay.
But I think you can actually get up there.
So you think they could just hit the bricks the whole time?
But not the whole time. They have to fight the witch first.
Okay. I was gonna say that would be really, really mean if it was just a whole you really could have left the whole time, and we just let them wallow in this for like 30 minutes.
Everyone's back down south. Yeah.
It looks like a very evil shot, to be fair. yeah, I mean, this game's physics are whatever it seems to be deciding at the time. I mean, they're consistent.
You have 40 seconds. But still, valiantly fought from both our runners. This was an exciting back and forth to watch. And I hope you at home enjoyed it. Well, at home, I mean the chairs right in front of me.
I mean, eventually there might be people at home watching this. You don't know.
We stealing! We stealing!
Here we go for the steal.
What's gonna happen? We might steal something. There's a fight.
Uh-oh.
There's a fight. Yo!
Whoa!
We got devil flippers. And you have 3 seconds left to use them. All right, that's time with the devil flippers. I'm really glad someone got the devil flippers by the end. Unfortunately, you didn't get to use them. So what the devil flippers do, they like, I don't know, multiply your attack power by 10. So you'll like 3-shot the witch. But also, sometimes they just don't flip.
That is the most evil thing.
There's like a 20% chance you hit the button and it doesn't flip by design.
I feel like it's the third time I've said that's the most evil thing.
But I believe that is Aster taking the lead today. Thank you so much for racing. I want to... What are your individual thoughts on this game right now? Yes? All right. It's great. Yes, and it's great. It's a very good speed run. It's just you try to steal and then you try to move them. But we've got more Kusogrande live. We have another... I don't know. Is Liz up next, I think? Yeah, Miss Liz Starr will be up next. Thank you for racing. And hang tight. There's more exciting things happening here. Thanks for coming and playing my video game. Goodbye, and thank you, PSEG, for joining me here.
Thank you for having me.
Hooray!
And this is why they asked me to come back every year.
Thank you, Dex.
Thank you.
Y'all ready to get a migraine?
already got one.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that screen pretty well.
Yeah, I can see that. What's up?
No.
Yes,
Oh.
that. I need that. That is going to rapidly disappear in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, no.
Oh no.
Okay. Don't touch it. Cool.
So you can see it, and then you just,
Because it's hard for me to see that.
Yeah.
so you
Sure.
know, this has like an angle. It only goes up like this, so you'll need to kind of talk.
Sure.
Like a little more at
Yeah,
it.
we can lean in.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Let us know when we're all set. We can get started. Okay. Are we recording?
We are recording.
Rad. Hi everyone. I'm Listar.
Hi, I'm Cartridge Blowers.
And we got our next match. It took a little bit to get here, but we're here. This
We're here.
is Waterworld for the Virtual Boy. Oh my God. Masayoshi Takanaka. Stop it. Okay. So this is Waterworld for the Virtual Boy, which is one of the more infamous games for the Virtual Boy. I don't think it's actually that bad, but when the hell else am I going to get two people to shove their face in a Virtual Boy?
Multiple times, in fact, right?
So IM is going to be going first. The way this works is that the game has a multiplayer mode where I believe it's like 16 or 32, something like that. Different players can like be set up, and then when someone dies, they have to pass it to the next player, which has got to be the saddest way to play a video game. And we're going to emulate that today. IM, if you could please get your controller. You have it? All right, yep, press
Place
start.
your face into the Virtual Boy.
Okay, now it will ask you to press A, or pause it. There you go. Press A to add player. All right, pause it again. Press A to add player. All right, now they're, oh wait, does that say 3? Heck.
Yeah.
All right, we need to be 2. Hold on, I need to reset again. I'm not playing this.
There have been no technical difficulties. I repeat, there have been 0 technical difficulties.
We can also change the color for y'all if it's too much, if the red's too much. They have to deal with it. I say we all suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you take my pick.
Also, let's make sure you remember to talk directly into it, because when you're,
Oh, am I not? Can they not hear me? Am I not loud enough?
when you're facing down.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Okay. All right, friends, if you're all ready, I am. Do we do a countdown? Are we good with it? All right. So get ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! Woo! All right, welcome to the world of the Virtual Boy. This is one of the more infamous games on the Virtual Boy. We've already lost a life there. So if you can tell anything of what's going on, this is kind of like a 3D arcadey kind of experience. And it's kind of like a 3D Defender. Have you ever played?
Yeah, so like old school Defender, like
Yeah.
they're okay.
Yeah, there's little like peoples down there, and you're supposed to protect them from the what are they called? I saw this movie last year, and I'm very unhappy that I did.
Okay.
Yo, game over. All right, so that's
400 points.
400 points. Thank you for writing this down.
Yeah.
All right, we got our next player. Player 2.
Okay. What is an atoller?
An atoller is so in the lore of the storied lore of Waterworld, the atoll is like a place where like people live. It's like just a giant clump of trash that people live on, and they're attacked by by some gang who like live on like a battle cruiser. and they're being kidnapped. Specifically, there's one character in particular who's being kidnapped because she has a map tattooed on her body that leads to dry land. This is a dumb movie. I liked parts of it. Most of it was really not good, but like it looks good. And anything with Dennis Hopper in it,
Sure.
he saves anything he touches, but he doesn't touch like more than half of that movie. So, so yes, the atollers are like the people you need to save. So right now there are 8 atollers that you need to stop from being kidnapped, and
Okay.
one of them is the girl. I can't remember her name. If you manage to save her at the end of the wave, then you get bonus points.
Okay. All right. So they've got 2 lines. What is a leader? I'm looking at the numbers and I'm just perplexed.
Player 2 is the leader right now.
Got it.
In terms
Okay.
of points.
Oh, so the leader up there is whoever has the most points.
Exactly.
Got it.
So now we have the atoller bonus. So seven atollers were saved,
On top of the 2,000.
and Enola was saved. So we get an
Hey!
Enola multiplier.
Ah, yes, an Enola multiplier. I've seen that was in Defender originally, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
For sure. All right, and then it's on to round 2.
And they keep playing until they die.
Yep, they keep playing until they die.
Great. Excellent.
And then once player 2 here dies, then we move back and start all over again.
Is there a maximum number of rounds or
If I remember correctly, it becomes human impossible after like level 12.
Great.
And
Fantastic.
like TAS only. But it has like it's a classic like arcade kind of deal. So it has like a kill screen kind of
Sure,
thing, you know,
sure.
where they become so like fat. I need to look up the names of these people.
Is there a Waterworld for Virtual Boy TAS?
Probably because
Okay.
Tassers are like another breed. Waterworld movie villains.
I hope you wanted some Waterworld lore today and no information about the game really other than what we've given you. Because-
Smokers,
Smokers.
led by the Deacon.
Oh, wow. Okay, and that's Dennis Hopper.
That's Dennis Hopper. who is-
wearing an eye patch badly.
and a golf ball.
And a golf ball
A
for
golf
an eye.
ball over his eye.
Folks, I know you should keep watching this tournament, but also maybe queue up Waterworld
Oh, there's only
on
one
Amazon
atoller
Prime.
left.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Uh-oh. These smokers came in fast and hard.
This is
I did not mean it like that. They came in and stole everyone.
Smokers is such a terrible name
It
for your
is,
enemies.
I don't know. I guess because they're on like an oil-filled like rig.
Sure.
The best part of that movie is like the old guy who lives in the oil well and tells them how much oil they have left. And at the end of the movie, they like throw fire down there, and as he's exploding, he's like, "Oh, thank God, I'm free." That's how I felt ending the movie. Ending the movie. And Nola was captured, so the multiplier
Oh,
goes back down to
no.
1. But we are on to the next, so we're still continuing.
And this is TD Warrior right now.
Oh, the Deacon's like,
Not quite.
not quite.
Now, I'm not getting any game audio currently. I don't know if the folks at home are. Does this game have sound?
It does. It
Okay.
has music. If you ever played have you played the Super Nintendo one?
I have, yes.
It's I think by the same musician.
Okay.
It's got like the one song, but it's of that like quality, and it's actually extremely good.
Sure.
It's like this really like
Ethereal kind of.
ethereal.
Yeah.
That's absolutely how I describe it.
Okay.
It's this ethereal quality.
One atoller left.
I think our current play. Oh, okay,
Oh.
and one life. I think our current player's like main strat is to just like try to blow up as many people. Cause I don't even know where this atoller went.
Kind of working. Rack
it
that
t-
score up, yeah.
Exactly. Like if you're about to lose, like kill as many people
Sure.
as you can. Which that sounds kind of screwed up when you say it.
If you're
Oh.
finding yourself in a bad position.
Oh, game
All
over.
atollers lost. Okay. So TD Warrior now ahead with 9,900 points.
Yep. So now it will be I am again
Yeah.
with another attempt.
But Infinite Mystery has had the benefit since
of watching what's been going on.
Right.
Exactly.
It's kind of what's unique about this compared to the online Kusogrande or the earlier rounds you saw today. Rather than just screen looking, they're taking turns.
Yes.
And so you can build on that other person's progress. You can say, hey, here's what he did wrong.
Yes.
We could have just put 32 players in, right? Just sort of
I guess we could have done that.
Just press A 32 times. You'll be fine.
Yeah, turn off. I mean, if you could keep on the pause, but you should probably turn that off. So
Sure.
right in A. Yep.
Now this is the anti-headache mechanisms they have inside the virtual
It
boy.
is,
Okay.
yes. They're like, listen, we made a thing that literally brings you physical harm. Please stop playing it. Okay, there are 2 players, and you're all set to go.
We're good to go. Oh.
Oh, are you?
There we go. All right.
Okay.
Infinite
back
Mystery
in.
back on the board now. Breaking his high score. Are the levels the same every time? Or are they, okay.
Well, I mean, like, you know, it's that kind of arcadey thing where it's never exactly the same.
Sure.
Like, they spawn from different areas, but it is basically the same. You
The
have
same
just
amount.
a giant pile of trash in the middle with, like, some humans in it, and you gotta save them. Yep. This is often considered one of the worst games on the Virtual Boy.
Okay.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think it's perfect for this kind of, because Kusogrande isn't just about, like, the worst things you've ever played in your life. Like, it is, but at the same time, it's about, like, jank, it's about weird, it's about things that, like, you haven't seen, you won't see. Like, you'll see, like, the angry video game nerd talk about this, but, like, people won't actually play it.
Right.
They'll be like, Waterworld for the Virtual Boy, that sounds like bad, and then they won't ever give it a try. I do think it's an okay game. Like, it's definitely simple in that kind of arcadey way, but that doesn't make it bad. You know,
Sure.
like people love Donkey Kong and all that.
Yeah, and Donkey Kong's terrible. So there were 13, I think 13 U.S. Virtual Boy games. Is that correct?
I believe like around there.
Yeah. What would you say is the worst?
Oh,
I'm a Teleroboxer hater.
I actually also hate Teleroboxer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that game. I spent not all of last year, but last year I spent about a month beating every single Virtual Boy game, and I think my least favorite American Virtual Boy game was probably Mario Clash.
Okay, Mario Clash is a bad time.
It is.
Yeah.
It is very unpleasant to play. It is so mean,
Yeah.
like in a way that if they had been like, oh, I played Waterworld, I would have given them Mario Clash.
Okay.
Which
okay.
is worse because I want them to suffer for wasting my time.
I'm trying to think of, like, there's definitely good Virtual Boy games.
There are. Oh God, like there are.
Wario, obviously.
Yes, Wario is amazing. I really like Panic Bomber.
Panic Bomber's fantastic.
Yeah, Panic Bomber's great.
Jack Brothers.
Jack Brothers is amazing. And then there's an unreleased one which I have on here called Bound High.
I think I've heard of it. You jump up and like really high.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's like a flat plane and you're like bouncing on enemies.
Yeah.
If you're playing it like in the Virtual Boy, is like with the 3D effects, and you're like constantly slamming that's not pleasant. But like if you're playing it like on a screen like this, because I have my Virtual Boy modded for video out. So if you're
Right.
playing it like that, that's great. Ooh, we got another Enola saved, and we're on to round 3.
Excellent.
This is a good push so far. 3,000 already, looking pretty great.
On to round 3, and this is so the Enola bonus. If you save Enola each round, the multiplier goes higher.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So that's kind of key.
Oh wait.
I think.
Oh wait. No, I think this is. Yeah. No, I think think we're still doing good.
Okay. We just kind of got caught up in Virtual Boy talk.
Yeah, we did. I think it pushed it to player 2.
No, we're still on
We're
player
on
1.
player 1,
It
okay.
says player 1.
Yeah.
And they're on round 2. So.
Yeah. I feel like you. Have you done 3 rounds? This is the 3rd one. It said player. Okay, so we're going to need to. We're going to need to do some fixing on this. That's
fine,
fine.
we're fine.
We're fine for now.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. We can fix this. If we fixed getting this thing set up, we can fix
We
anything.
can fix anything. I did nothing, but
So I think the way that we're going to do this is that you'll play these 2. You'll play these two out, and whichever score you get the highest, that'll be your next highest score.
I think it's this one right here.
Yeah, and then TD will have you do 2 in a row. And then we won't have it do like the multiplayer mode. Like the original idea was like back and forth.
Sure, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell. You have your face shoved in a thing. Like,
Right. There's the.
Yeah. It is. I'm sure.
Ooh, we just hit the 3 times Enola bonus, and now we're at
Yep.
11,400.
Yep. So that's looking pretty good.
Okay.
Both of these are looking good. After you kind of get the vibe of the game, it does like pick up.
Right.
I didn't know it would just actually switch between.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We were too busy talking about the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, we didn't even get to talk about I think Mario's Tennis is simple but fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think that's about the extent of my personal knowledge.
Here, I have a sheet that I can pull
I have a
up.
great book at home.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I have a Virtual Boy Works by Jeremy Parrish.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy Parrish's stuff is great.
Really good.
Hold on, I have a thing somewhere around here I could pull up.
We got some Virtual Boy fans out there. Are y'all?
Yeah, does that
y'all
anyone
like
here
anything?
ever played the Virtual Boy before?
No Gunpei Yokoi? Anybody? Okay, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
yeah. I have this set up. You know, we're at GDQ, and I have this set up in the practice room, and anyone can come and play the Virtual Boy. I've had multiple people be like, "Is this yours?" And I'm like, "Yeah. It's free to play. Do you want to play?" Like, obviously, I'm not gonna make you pay me to play, but like, you do want to play? And they're like, "No, thanks. I already have a migraine." I'm like, "Okay,
Got it. Cool. Great.
got it."
I had a Virtual Boy around high school time.
Oh yeah.
But I was really lazy, so I would lay on my couch and just put it on my face and play like that. And it was great. It was a good time.
Yeah, like there are many different like I feel like if I did that angry video game nerd taping it to my
Yes.
face thing, it would probably be more comfortable. But getting it off, that's the issue.
I have fallen asleep with the Virtual Boy on top of my
on
face.
top of your
Yes.
face.
Woken
Oh,
up
man.
with the hey, do you want to take a break screen? So
Oh. All right, player one time.
all right, we're back in round 3. 11,400 is a good score.
That's
high
currently
right
a
now.
lead.
That's Infinite Mystery, right? With
Yes.
11. Okay. Racking it up still. The 3 times Enola bonus, which is we say it like it's a thing. That's normal.
Yeah, you know the Enola ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always get my Enola bonus every morning whenever I wake up.
Yeah. The best part of waking up is Enola in your cup.
Delicious. I love Enola. Okay. Just shooting all of these smokers.
It is a very weird, it is essentially like a 3D Defender.
Right.
And honestly, I is doing my strategy, which is backing up just a little bit so they don't spawn on top of you, and then just being a turret.
That makes sense. I think
And,
that's valid.
But we have lost a fair amount of Atollers. We're only at 5. One of those might be Enola. If you lose Enola, that's a big chunk of points.
Sure.
That's a possible chunk of points. But
Can you get a Tollers back at all? Or
you get Enola back every time.
okay.
But I think that's it.
And it resets your bonus, right?
Yes, and it resets your
Yeah.
bonus. So now we have 4 Atollers. Is one of those?
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm hoping for Enola. I'm praying for Enola right now.
Enola was
Enola saved!
Up to 4.
Wow.
Good bonus.
Okay. Is that Enola right there?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
her,
Enola.
That's her bitmap
That's what she
image?
looks like. Yeah, I remember her.
She's so happy.
All right, player 2. Okay. All right, I have a sheet here with all of my thoughts on all the different
Lovely.
Virtual Boy games because that's the kind of person I am.
Yeah. 3D
I-
Tetris isn't terrible.
No, yeah, 3D Tetris I gave a 7.
Yeah.
That's a good game. I gave Galactic Pinball a 7.
Sure.
Shockingly good. I gave Golf a 4, which
Yeah. Got it.
I gave Golf a 4. Innsmouth. Have you seen Innsmouth? No,
No, what is
It's
that?
like a first-person horror game. It's really cool.
Interesting.
8 out of 10, really good. Jack Bros is great, 9 out of 10. Mario Clash sucks. Hate that game, 3.5. Mario's Tennis is good. 6.5.
Yeah.
Nestor's Funky Bowling is a game that exists. 5 out of 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
a great tie-in to
game
Nintendo
over.
Power. Okay.
Okay,
That is-
we're back to player. Okay, that
for
was
player 2. For
Gamed over first, and I game over second.
oh, got it. So
okay,
17,300
and
versus
1,300.
11,300.
Yep.
Got it.
All right, let's
Okay.
go again. This time, let's have TD in first as player 1.
Yeah. We've got a fairly close game, though. I think it's
Yeah,
still
this is actually
anybody's game.
We don't have a timer here. How much?
do.
Oh, do we? Where?
Yeah,
there
we're
it is.
15 minutes in out of our 50.
Holy moly!
They've got a lot of time.
Yeah, y'all got time.
You wanted to play a lot of this, right?
Yeah.
You know?
How does it? Okay, they can't hear that through here, but how does it feel to have your face like in there? Like how are you feeling right now?
I don't have a headache yet, so that's a good thing.
Do you have a headache? Oh, okay, well, that's good.
Yet.
I do think so. Like it is both as bad as you hear, and also not quite as bad. The main issue is your neck. I think like that. It is not built, and like I don't have the stand on me, but like even with that, like it's still not like designed. It's designed for children.
Right.
So like I'm 6'4", so I'm like hunched over, and my shoulders ache after playing that
Oh my
thing.
gosh. I can't even imagine. That's when you tape it to your face.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Get yourself a Virtual Boy sort of helmet.
Yeah.
going on, yeah.
Honestly, like I feel like you could do a cool mod to like turn the Virtual Boy into like a VR headset.
Like a
so it has
modern
like
VR,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So it has like the strap. Although I'll be honest, I've used those modern VR headsets. They aren't all that comfortable either.
No, not at all. Yeah. I've worn an Oculus. It's awful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay, so this is TD Warrior
Yeah,
as
and
player 1.
we're okay. Good hit.
Saving a Tollers.
10 Atollers. That's good. That's
what you
all of
want.
them. No deaths on round 1. Yet. Just blowing up some trash so it's not in the way of bullets.
Sure.
Honestly, a good strat.
And
All
nothing
right.
persists from level to level, right?
No.
Okay. So that means you're getting that Enola bonus.
Exactly. All Atollers saved.
Fantastic. That's a perfect round.
And yeah, perfect round gives you more points.
Yeah.
So that's a really good round. 5,000
5,000
points.
on level 1. That's great.
Great points. All right, player 2.
I think TD Warrior, I can see him sitting there thinking about taking up the game.
Becoming the world's
First
first
runner.
runner of Waterworld. I don't know. Maybe.
There's
it's not.
just check Speedrun.
Yeah, I'm gonna check speedrun.com. I knew someone who was playing every single Virtual Boy game and doing speedruns of every Virtual Boy game.
Okay.
And I can't. What was the game that made her quit? There was a game that she was like, I'm done.
Mario's Clash.
I don't think she had gotten to Mario Clash. Okay. Speedrun. Waterworld. Virtual Boys. Okay, I'm just getting a whole bunch of Super Nintendo ones.
Yeah, that game gets played.
Virtual Boy Wario Land, that's a good game.
Water World, but that's the
Waterworld
SNES
for this-
version.
Yeah, actually, that's the Super Mario World ROM hack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which uses all the music from Waterworld.
Okay, wait a minute. It looks like Infinite Mystery just finished round 1 as well.
Yep. Lost to Atollers and a
Atollers.
life.
But
It was one of those Enola.
come on. Wow, what just happened? Someone folded.
Enola
her.
saved!
Hey!
Yeah.
We love Enola getting saved, right? She's
Yeah,
good. She's
yeah,
good.
she,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
she
Okay.
has a map to dirt on her
Oh, that's
back
right.
or something like
Do
that.
they find the dirt?
They do. They at the end of the spoilers. I'm sure you all are like really excited to go out and watch Waterworld immediately after this. You're like, Charity, Waterworld?
No, why? No, please.
No, yeah, she does. They find that movie. Again, like the only good thing about that was Dennis Hopper.
And you can find better Dennis Hopper.
You can
movies.
find yes,
Super Mario Brothers.
Mario is right
Yeah,
there.
That's right there.
Monkey.
And they're both playing on TBS tonight, so just check in. So
Okay, we've lost one Atoller, but still 3 lives.
So, Liz, I have a question for you here, and maybe you can give me some background or insight into this.
What's up?
The camera zooming in and out.
Yes.
Why?
To make you sick.
Cool, great.
I have no idea why. I don't think they're not controlling that.
Yeah.
You're not controlling that, right? No.
Okay.
It just does that. Okay, there's 1 life.
Yeah.
I guess it's to show like more, like, oh, there's a thing, but like it is definitely disorienting.
Absolutely.
It is not a good addition to this video game.
It's trying to give you sort of seasickness.
It's working.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not shoved in. I don't have my face shoved in there. Having this with a video out definitely helps.
7 Atollers. There we go. TD Warrior, does he get the Enola bonus?
Hoping for Enola.
Hey!
There's 3.
3 times.
3 times. All right.
That's huge. That's a new record
That's
for
a
TD.
that's a new PB.
12,100.
Yep.
Okay. Now it zooms in so close.
Yeah. Now you can't see anything.
You can see nothing, just smokers. Can you shoot the Atollers?
You cannot.
Okay,
Thankfully.
thank goodness.
There's like a lot of trash on the sea that like blocks
Right.
your shots, but thankfully you can't like shoot or you can bump the Atollers and they kind of get like bumped back.
Okay.
But you can't. Oh, good job. Barely kept yourself alive there. Saving most of the Atollers. This is a good.
Yeah. Oh, is that a smoker
whoa,
right on you?
whoa.
Wow. They're on jet skis.
Yeah.
I thought they were huge sailboats.
No, they have like jet skis and like battleships.
So this
in the
takes
movie.
place on Earth.
Yes, this is post-apocalyptic like Earth after global warming has caused.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, what happened? Why water?
That happened, and then apparently Kevin Costner became a merman.
Sure.
Which, that's how it is.
Solid,
Honestly,
yeah.
the set design is the best. Like, I love the look of Aquaman. What? Oh my god. Okay, that was a good round.
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
think you lost any Atollers, so you
No.
gained 1 back.
Up to 12,000.
You are 100 points behind. That's
Absolutely, that's great.
Close match.
Still taking the highest totals. So your highest
Yes.
right now is 17,300.
Yes.
So keep that in mind. But TD Warrior, if TD Warrior does a great round 3 here,
Could possibly get there.
could
'cause
catch up.
I think it does do a thing where like the further in you get,
Right.
the more points you are likely to get. Especially considering more smokers spawn, so you have more to kill.
Right.
Okay, doing that strat of sitting back and acting as a turret, just sniping everything that possibly gets near the atoll.
Wow, you're just zooming out. You're seeing the entire planet Earth. Good Lord.
By the way, how you feeling about this red? I have to say, like, this game, it's having the colors, like the ocean be the black and then just like the reds be like highlights and sprites. I think it's probably the best they could have done.
Yeah.
The famous joke on AVGN is like, otherwise we'd be having to call it Blood World.
Okay.
It's definitely better here.
Right.
I do have the Virtual Boy modded for being able to change the color for video out. They wouldn't it would still be red because they're looking into the actual thing, but we could have this be like green, yellow, blue, black and white. Enola captured. There goes the bonus.
No, still
That's
a high PB.
Yeah, still a really good.
16-6. So if IM can keep Enola here, then this could send him
like
sailing away.
Yeah, far past.
All right. You don't have any. You have unlimited ammo, I'm presuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just the one. It's just like bullets. No bombs.
Sure.
No nothing.
There's no power ups.
No power-ups.
This is such a simple game.
It is very simple. It's very much like, I feel like a game you would play in an arcade in like 1984.
That makes sense. You were blasting.
That's a shark.
Are there sharks in this game?
I guess the further in you get.
How far have you been in this game?
I mean, I've gotten this far, but like I got to like level 4, and I'm like,
Okay, I'm done.
yeah, I'm good.
I've played enough.
I've played enough.
This is a victory condition.
I wonder if there's an FAQ game fact.
Sure. You think Kevin Costner ever played this?
God, no. I doubt he's
No?
ever played a video game.
Oh wow.
He seems
come
like he
on.
seems like the most boring dude. I know for a
Oh,
fact.
no.
I know for a fact Dennis Hopper has because he didn't know what a Mario was, and then his son is like, Dad, you better play. You better be in that movie.
And Dennis Hopper's like, and it bought me a new pool. So you know.
Yeah, so I can't think back upon it too badly.
No, absolutely not. Okay, wow. Infinite Mystery getting through.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Good round 3.
8 Atollers. Highly likely.
Oh,
no.
Knocking that point multiplier back down. Still,
Not hitting your PB.
Deacon is not impressed.
Oh, Deacon. Come on, buddy. So we are in round 4.
Yep. New PB for both of them. I don't think either of them have gotten to round 4 before.
Best round for both of them, but the high score for Infinite.
Yeah.
All right, TD sailing past the high score now. Would it be more beneficial to keep your Atollers alive or to go for kills?
That's a good, I think at this point, probably keeping the Atollers alive, because after a point, for a lot of these games, the idea is that, if you go down to 1 Atoller, you can just keep going still, as long as you protect. But it's really hard to, protect that 1 Atoller, especially
that makes sense.
when they just start swarming, and you have to,
Yeah.
protect yourself. So, trying to focus on that, I think, is probably your safest bet. And you can tell which ones have, Atollers on them because they start flashing.
Sure.
So you, try and specifically hunt them who are, running away. They're moving away a little slower. Okay, we lost 1 Atoller so far.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not a bad go.
Still got a few smokers out there.
Maybe death by shark. Who
Yeah.
knows? Okay.
Wow.
Great round.
TD sailing past round 4. Did we get Enola?
You survived.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. And Enola was saved, so that's a 2-time.
Hey!
Good round.
24,600.
That's a hard one to beat. Yeah, only 1 life. You got this, I am. Good luck.
So the sharks, can you kill the shark?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it was I am was just blasting a shark over and over again. It just didn't care. Just shoot anything
Yeah.
they all look like red blobs.
Sure. You're supposed to bop them in the nose, is what I heard. That's yeah.
And they love being pet. I
Oh.
love sharks.
Have you pet a shark before?
I have not. I've pet stingrays, which
Yeah,
are
I've
like
done that,
cousins.
yeah.
Stingrays are my favorite animal. Can you tell? I have a
what? Yeah.
I have a stingray
Folks at home, if you can't tell, Liz has a wonderful
stingray purse. It's got a little mouth.
It's got a cute mouth. You had that at SGDQ, and I
did,
thought
yeah.
it was the most adorable thing ever. No stingrays in this game,
No.
sadly.
Sharks are also amazing. I
Right.
do love me some sharks. Oh, we got 1 Atoller down. It's having 6 though in this round is pretty good.
That's
Pretty
great,
impressive. Yeah.
And I mean, if you're looking, the more Atollers you have, the more likely you are to have kept Enola somehow.
Exactly.
Okay, they're both making it past round 4. That's incredible.
Yeah, and not losing a life, which
Yeah.
means you get an additional 1,000 points. Very nice.
The adaptability of these two players is really impressive. I think I would have quit.
Yeah.
Enola captured.
Oh no, look. Oh
Okay,
no.
that's fine.
Okay.
So 23,400. Very, very close game.
Yeah, close game. How are you feeling? So, good.
That's great. We do have medical staff on site if you need something.
Go into the nurse's office. Like, what's wrong? COVID? Like a flu? No, I was playing the Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
Get out of my.
No, she's just like, oh, Waterworld? Got it. Yeah. I know exactly what you need.
He just got an extra life.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Do you know how many points it takes to get an extra life?
No clue
Yeah.
at all.
Well, if you're watching at home.
When it reaches 25,000.
25,000?
25,000.
That might be right.
Okay, yeah, that's probably it. So 25,000 for an extra life. Classic arcadey kind of deal.
Sounds right, yeah. Gosh, there's
They're picking this up pretty fast.
Absolutely, yeah. I think like Waterworld might be the new competitive game of GDQs. Goodbye Pringles, get rid of Evil Zone. We're doing Waterworld.
I don't know. I still SGDQ 2021. I made everyone play Anime Uno for the Sega Saturn.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I would have given that, but that game's good.
Yeah, we can't. That's not a Kuso game. Look at the blasting. Still has 5 atollers.
Y'all are at 30 minutes.
So you still have 20 minutes
Still have
left.
20
to rack
minutes
up
of
points.
Waterworld. And
Wow.
after this, you probably have like, cause you're like surviving. So after this, you probably have like one solid push.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they go to round 12. I don't know.
Let's see. So that's a Enola
Enola
save.
saved.
Up to 3. Holy moly.
Uh-oh.
That's a good bonus.
35,100 for TD. No reason for IM to throw in the towel, though. I mean, still very, very close.
Yeah, and once he gets to 25,000,
He'll
should
get that
be
extra
getting
life.
an extra life. Yeah. Plus, he does have more atollers. He's just been unlucky with the Enola bonuses.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the luck of the Enola, you know? Like, it happens to everybody. There's the extra,
Extra life.
As it
Extra life.
descends from the heavens. Incredible design in this game. I'm loving the choices that they're making.
This is made by Ocean, who is I think this is their only Virtual Boy game.
Really?
Yeah, and they're there is an Atoller gone.
I've played my fair share of Ocean games, specifically on the Super Nintendo. I wish I hadn't.
Yeah,
But-
they're usually pretty not great.
Yeah.
There are some that are like passable.
Yeah, absolutely. Mostly the ones they publish, not develop.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the opposite of LJN.
Right, exactly. Still got 4 atollers left,
I lost quite a few this time,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
but
Maybe
never know.
You never know.
I mean, I think of it as like a percentage, right? You got a 40% chance of keeping Enola.
And Nola was
Oh
captured.
no!
Keeping that low multiplier, that's tough. That's a
devastating.
hard one.
Yeah.
Deacon's still not impressed.
So TD has a 5,000 point lead right now. Still anybody's game, obviously. Someone takes a death, someone takes a game over when someone doesn't. That could be it.
Yeah.
The high score will still remain, which is already kind of something.
Right. It's all about the Enola bonuses. Keep Enola alive.
I can even tell.
Yeah, if you could even tell like where they are, or, like if they're being, yeah.
You really can't tell which one.
At this point, you can't tell the difference between Blob A and Blob B, no? Again, I thought they were sailboats, so
Yeah.
I have no clue. Good shot, good turning.
Oh, there's another one gone.
Yeah.
There's 2 gone. Only 2 Atollers left.
Oh, this is not looking good here. We're in round 6. The difficulty is ramping up. And they
Okay.
are coming in.
They're still there. The Atollers are not. Okay, there's.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
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 no! Oh, they're swarming. This is terrifying.
Oh,
Oh!
game over.
All right.
40,700. That's because you had 1,000 like you had like 1,100.
Yeah, this is a powerful score. Powerful score, a hard one to beat.
11,000 last time. That was
Yeah.
that was a very good push. All right, I am's back. Has 5 Atollers, 2 lives, same level.
I Am hasn't been getting the Enola bonuses, but again, if I Am could just last another round.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
huge.
one more round, then that's a pretty big thing, especially without dying. Like that's
Right.
that's 1,000 right there. Okay, good save.
Absolutely. Oh.
Oh.
Come here, oh, no. Wait. He got, no, okay, he got killed.
And we lost an Atoller.
Oh, boy. This is a hard round.
Yeah.
There's so many.
There's a reason why. Like someone told me. Somebody, they told me that like after a point it just becomes like TAS only.
Ugh. Okay. Doing the turret strategy seems to be working here a little bit.
Yeah, only got 2
hang
Atollers
back.
left.
You're staying alive, but
Careful, 1 Atoller left.
That's the last Atoller saying that. They're very worried.
Yeah, please, all
Oh,
Atollers
no.
lost.
Oh. Watch out, watch out.
Oh, I think they just go until they kill you at this point.
Oh, no, no, no.
I don't think you're even getting points off of them.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah. I guess you just let them. I don't know.
Let death come.
I've only ever been killed. Like I haven't actually let the Atollers die.
Oh. Well, it does seem like you're thinning the ranks, though.
Yeah, it does. Maybe there's a possibility.
Though there looks like there's more on the horizon, too. I'm really confused. I am not giving up, and I'm going to... Oh! What happened? Oh, golly.
Okay, there's only a few left.
Yeah?
Maybe it'll move on to the next round. The few more keep
Careful.
spawning.
They keep turning into flat sprites. Wow.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
0. No, yeah. Total round bonus, none. All right, now Enola was captured, but you have like another go.
Another
so at least
go,
there's
yeah.
that. 0.
Oh,
Deacon
Dennis
is not
Hopper.
impressed.
All right.
All right, how long?
1 Atoller remains, so I think it's just you've got to.
Careful.
Yeah.
You have Enola. And they want her bad.
They want her so bad.
Oh, game over. I
mean,
Oh yeah.
more than likely.
Should we call it? Yeah, since we're running really late. Okay. All right. Yeah, GG.
Yeah, I think that's it right there. Your winner is TD Warrior.
How did you both feel? Yeah, come on over here.
Let's get a word.
Yeah, how did you think? What did you think of the game?
I'd rather play the SMW Kaizo hack.
That's probably legit. How about you, Iam? You want to have any words?
GG's, congrats to you. I'd say give me Sinistar over this. It wasn't bad, but give me Sinistar.
Yeah, it's got some of that vibes. All right, well, thank you both so much for playing, and thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Virtual Boy, the first actual Virtual Boy at a Kusogrande. Yeah, stick around. We'll be doing some more soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, so I... Yeah. Yeah, no, it's coming across everywhere that way, so. Load it back into the game. Right. We were looking at it on that one.
Having trouble with the Saturn yesterday. Doing the same thing.
No, they're not plugged in. So I think you got to hit buttons on this instead, because that's the retro tape they're using.
You both have audio? Only one of them is being recorded for audio. Okay.
Okay. Get the show on the road.
Yeah. Okay. You want to just do a countdown for them?
Do you want any kind of intro or anything before we do it, or just start the countdown?
Oh yeah. I guess introduce me first.
All right. All right, hello everybody. Welcome to yet another one of the rounds of Kusogrande at Awesome Games Done Quick 2024. My name is Bobby Blackwolf. In true Kusogrande fashion, I did not know what I was going to be seeing until just now, and the GM, Jeff XVX, is going to be telling us what we are going to be seeing today. How are you doing?
Great. You may have heard of this one. It's called Titanic. It has been featured at AGDQ a few years ago, where it was featured at AGDQ a couple years ago, where it was run by Author Blues. And this particular version is modded to remove some of the nudity. You may remember it was kind of an interesting moment in AGDQ history.
Yep.
I'm the one that did the hack for it, so we're using the same one today.
And we'll talk a little bit about that more, but how much time are they going to have to get as far as they can?
50 minutes.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start the countdown and let them start, and then we can go into more of this. So, runners, are you ready? All right, let's count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
go.
Hit start on your side.
Okay.
All right, so we have Tempest Mask 1000 and GT Angel are going to be racing this game today. This is obviously completely accurate to the movie, right? This game was just completely made with the blessing of James Cameron and everybody, right?
If there was a Titanic movie, I would love to see it.
Yes. Because this is exactly how I remember the movie with Jack and Rose right now. What's going on here?
So this is a essentially a beat 'em up game, and you play as Jack for this part of the game, and there are a number of stages you go through. Each one has a boss, just sort of a standard standard feature. There are a lot of weird things with the controls in this game, and the players are going to have to figure out how all of that works. But there are, I think, at least 6 different moves that you can do.
6?
Yes.
Wow. There was some balancing going on there, right? No.
I don't know about balancing, but there are a lot of things you can push.
Yes. So what is going on in this first stage? So we're going through and we're fighting cruise ship passenger. What's going on here?
Yeah, we're going through a ship and knocking everything down, as one does.
As one does on a cruise. I was just on a cruise last month. This is exactly what I did. For some reason, everybody's extremely hostile to you. Yes.
And you can actually just skip that person in purple. I don't know if that was a maid or something.
But I mean, come on, they're coming after you.
They are.
They are. Like,
They
you got to
deserve it.
defend yourself.
Yeah. And generally you want to do that. But some of them you can skip and save time.
Right. Because we are looking at how far they can get in
Right.
50 minutes.
Right. So the score doesn't matter.
Okay. The points are made up and the score doesn't matter. Got it.
It's like the P in receipt.
Right, yes. So we got Tempest Mask 1000 and GT Angel going at it. They are both in the grand staircase where you normally get all of your photos and everything on a cruise. Have you been on a cruise, Jeff?
I have not. I've
Okay.
been trying to not get any stomach illnesses.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that sometimes happens. I'm not going to lie. I love them. I wouldn't go on this one, but that's because I know there's an iceberg somewhere, But spoiler alert. But yeah, no, I love them. But yes, that they're kind of in the grand staircase. Where are they trying to get? Where are they trying to go? Is this just go right and conquer?
In general, yes, but there are these boss fights. It looks like at least one of them got the one-up that was on the left.
All right.
And so then it's a very linear game. You just
Right.
keep moving to the right.
Yeah, so go right and conquer. Right.
Yes. There is one place a little bit later on we may or may not get to where there's some doors you can go in that don't really do anything other than waste your time.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's not linear.
That also happens on cruise ships. There are doors that just don't go anywhere that you need to go. Yeah. They say they're staff only, but really, like, I spend enough money to be there. Those doors should be open for me.
I agree.
Yeah.
There's some really interesting speed tech in this game.
Okay.
There's a bug, and the players are not going to do this. They've never played this game before, so they obviously
Right.
don't know the speed tech.
And they can't hear us at all.
And they can't hear us at all.
There was totally not somebody going and getting the one up after we mentioned it was there.
That's okay. They can also look at each. They can also look at each other's screens to see what's going
screen
on.
snap. Oh,
So that
no
yeah,
odd job.
Absolutely. So I won't say how to do it, but the speed tech allows you to cancel the dying animation, and then you don't die.
Oh, okay.
And so you can take all the damage you like, and just sort of do an attrition, damage attrition with the bosses. So this game was made by a Hummer team, and it is quite well known after some YouTubers got a hold of it.
Yeah.
But there are actually a couple of variations that they made that they released on different carts. They made a Harry Potter game based on this.
Okay.
And another one called Hackers, which are basically just the same levels in this game remixed. This game actually...
Is that based on the 90s movies Hackers?
I mean, about as much as this is based on Titanic.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if we were just, having, Zero Cool and Acid Burn going around, hacking the planet. They're trashing our rights. Fisher Stevens coming around on a skateboard.
I've actually never played that particular version of it. I have played the Harry Potter one.
Penn Jillette is a sysadmin. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Everybody dumps all over hackers. It's a great movie. One of Angelina Jolie's earliest roles. Anyway, Titanic. Oh, we had a cutscene there. We are skipping the cutscenes here, though.
We're going to skip the cutscenes.
Yeah.
In the interest of going fast.
Yes.
They
Because this
are-
is GDQ.
This is
Yes.
games being done as quickly as possible. I don't think we're going to see either of these games done. We may not even see the infamous "Draw Me Like a French Girl" scene.
Ooh.
But we will see. Hopefully they'll
Yeah.
make some progress to that point.
If you do want to see the cutscenes, I do recommend going through GDQ's VOD archive and finding Arthur Blues doing it because it was amazing.
Yes. That game, Arthur Blues was able to start running on a flash cart, so he was able to do it on actual hardware. A number of years ago, when I was able to first isolate it from the multi-cart that wouldn't play on flash carts.
Right.
And so there are various ways to kill some of these bosses, and we'll see what strategies they end up using. The most obvious one is
Killing the boss.
punch them to death,
Punch 'em,
yes.
yeah.
Or punch or kick them to death. Oh, there it was.
Yep.
You just missed the
Yeah.
dog.
So GT Angel already out on the deck.
Yes.
Right, already out on the deck.
That was very fast.
Yes.
And GT Angel already still has 4 lives. He
Yeah.
started with 5, and quite a bit of health. I love that the lifesavers are trying to kill you. Just the
Yes.
irony of it.
So now we got rodents on the cruise ship up here on Tempest Mask's screen.
Yeah.
Which is very true to life sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially on certain cruise lines. Not going to name names. None I've been on, thankfully.
Oh, of course
But
not.
other ones.
The
See, and it's interesting. If you look in the background, you see the iceberg. It's just hanging out there.
it
So
is.
It's just right there.
Maybe that's really what we should be trying to kill.
Yeah, like the iceberg is right there. I've seen this movie before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've read history books. I don't know how the captain can't see it. It's right there. I see it.
Well, it seems like the boat's not really moving, so maybe that's.
Maybe it already hit the iceberg, and that's where all these enemies came out of. It was really a UFO this entire time.
Oh, that's interesting.
Look at that. Oh, see, here we go. Titanic lore here.
It will eventually become noticeable that it has hit an iceberg.
Okay, so we're going toward it. It's just the limitations of the NES. We just can't see that right now.
That's
Yes.
right.
Okay, that's
But-
what we'll go with.
Yes.
The
but,
limitations of the hardware.
I think somewhere around the 4th level,
Yeah.
it will become apparent that an iceberg has in fact collided
yes.
with them. But that's really not. Escaping from the flooding ship really is beside the point. We
Yeah.
have to sit around and punch dudes.
Yeah. All right, we're in another boss over here on GT Angel up at the top here. Up the top of the ship. Just punching and kicking. Or it just felt like a boss.
Yeah,
They're all bosses.
Yes.
They're all their own boss.
I mean, it sort of doesn't really matter what you call a boss because you
Right.
have to kill everything on the screen to move on.
Ah, okay.
Um,
Even your own sanity.
yes, that's the first thing to
Yes.
go. But sort of the nice thing about that 1-up respawning is that you can just keep getting that all the time. And,
Yeah.
as long as you don't forget. I believe there are continues though, and they will be allowed to use any continues they have.
Okay.
So this does appear to have a 2-player mode. As you can see, there's
Right.
a press A. I've actually never tried it in 2-player mode. From what I understand, it doesn't function very well, which is, sort of not surprising. And there we go. So now you can see there's some fish jumping
the
up.
fish have come in. Okay.
So these fish are a little bit different than all the other enemies in the game because they're immortal. They do not take any damage. You can't kill them because it's fish.
Right. No animals were harmed in the making of this game.
Well, the rats
Only
were
dudes.
harmed.
Well, are they really animals?
I mean, yes. And
Okay.
they're actually quite cute and intelligent animals.
Okay.
But these are not real rats.
Okay. These are pixels.
These are just pixels.
These are just pixels. Okay.
So, like you can see, this second half of the game you play as Rose.
Ah, okay. Because I was thinking, like, if they did do the second player, you would be playing as Jack and Rose,
Yes.
going right and conquering.
That's right.
But I guess nobody had friends in China, and so it was a 1-player game. They never made the 2-player version.
Well, I mean, it exists. I just don't know
Oh, okay.
how well it works.
Okay.
And it's not something that would be suitable for a 2-player match.
Right.
But Rose has slightly different moves. I'm not really sure that they make any difference in terms of the gameplay, but this is sort of one of those games where it pays to take a little.
Tempest Mass made it past the boss and
Oh
is
my
now
gosh.
on the next screen. Congratulations.
It's one of those games where it sort of pays to take a little while, figure out the controls.
Yeah. Especially because since there's only 2 buttons really on the NES controller, they had to couple it with D-pad movements, and so I'm trying to remember those, and
Yeah, exactly.
I always forget them after a bit. We're like, okay, was it down an A or left an A? Yeah. So obviously Rose is in the bowels of the ship because the water's coming up. There's like the nice little water effects. Like, I can tell what's going on.
Yeah.
So kudos to them. Like there was effort made into this. There was some love put into this.
There was quite a lot of effort
Yeah.
put into this game. It was one of the earliest games made by Hummer Team, but then it didn't get published until a little bit later. But they then reskinned it to make some other variations.
So I know that I can see that Rose here underwater. Is there like an oxygen meter in this, or is this just she's underwater and she can breathe forever? Does she have to jump up above the water?
There's no oxygen
Okay.
meter, so I mean her dress will get wet, so that would be
And
unpleasant.
that's unpleasant. Does the dress have pockets? We don't know.
we don't
Okay.
know. I don't
Probably
see
at that
any.
time they didn't. But you ask any woman, like, tell them that their dress is great. They'll say, yes, thank you, it has pockets. And, like, that's even better than everything else about the dress.
I could see that.
Yeah.
But right now they're just dealing with pockets full of enemies.
Right.
But GT Angel just cruising through this.
Yes. Oh, we got the dog
Oh, we got the
cutscene
dog.
on the Tempest Mask. Congratulations.
There's
More
the dog.
dogs at GDQ today.
Yes.
Today was the day of the dog Gyromite speedrun here
Oh,
at GDQ.
yes, that's
so
right.
it was
Perfect day.
Yes. So
So it was just to say a little bit about the making of that.
Yes.
So I just edited the sprite table, but things were a little tricky because they reused some of the squares multiple places in it. So if I were to try and change one of them, it would change the same square somewhere else
Right.
in the image. And also, drawing Franker Face Z with very few colors made it a little bit hard to distinguish what was going on. So I took a little bit of liberties with how I did it, but it certainly became an iconic moment of AGDQ.
And what was that replacing?
You know, her anatomy.
Okay.
In the original game, you can see her topless,
Okay.
and that wouldn't have gone over so well.
No, it wouldn't have.
But actually, I don't know if people know this, but it was a complete surprise to the GDQ staff to see the Franker Face Z.
Ah.
We never told them that there was a topless scene or that we had removed that. We just sort of knew better
Yeah.
than to do it that way. So
So we have just passed the 16-minute mark out of this 50-minute race completionist. How do you? This is my first Kusogrande. So is it just a race, or how are you term it?
we just call it a race.
Okay.
Race to make the most progress.
Right.
It's also not a super long game.
No.
It's possible we'll end up seeing a clear.
So we had some elevator action tech going on there on GT Angel's screen. Now we're going back outside. There's more. There's multiple icebergs now out there.
It looks like we just
we-
got a game over.
Yep.
Fortunately, the continue system's pretty generous.
Yeah. I did notice Tempest Mask also used it, at least one continue. That's how many I saw, so I'm only going to say one.
All right, so there's a floating iceberg. or
Okay.
at least a mini iceberg.
Right, and it's going up and down and up and down. Yeah.
That's buoyancy. That was pretty cool.
And now one's floating in the air. Okay.
See, icebergs help you get from one part of the ship to the other, so really they were helpful.
Yes. So in this timeline, the iceberg is helping you get across to kill dudes.
Exactly.
You're right. I would watch this movie. I want to see this movie. I want to see
Right?
Titanic. I won't know how it ends. We'll bring Celine Dion anyway. I don't know why, but why not?
Well, it's possible we'll see how it ends. At least the game version of it. There do seem to be a lot of Hollywood movies where they're making film adaptations of games.
And this, I think, is a perfect candidate. Right there, Super Mario Brothers, Five Nights at Freddy's, Titanic. I mean, it's right there.
It has,
Easy money.
It does actually have quite a cult following.
Yeah.
I was very glad that neither of our competitors have played this game before.
Good. Yeah.
It's sort of well known. I mean, a lot of people have heard of it.
Right.
But fewer people have actually played it.
Yes.
And it is definitely worth a play. It's.
Is it though?
I think so. I mean,
Okay.
it's. What do you guys think? Is this?
We have a crowd here. What do you guys think? Is
Does
it
it look
worth
like-
it? I see thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
The 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
We're doing great.
This is actually like among the better Chinese bootleg games that are
Yeah.
out there.
Got to get the right pattern to get on the platform there. Oh. Oh, see damage boost across the ledge there. That's great. That's speed tech right there.
I actually don't know if that's done in the speedrun or not. It certainly seems kind of risky.
It's not marathon safe, but I'm sure.
Actually, it does seem pretty reliable.
Yeah. Once you figure out the pattern, I mean.
No, I've watched Arthur Blues do a lot of runs of this, but I still never really remember the details.
Yeah.
A lot of this actually sort of looks the same over and over. except when you get the icebergs and the fish and the water filling up. But
Yeah.
other than that, like a lot of the bosses look the same.
It just seems like it doesn't go far enough over, but it does, that platform. So got through that.
Yeah, for a beat 'em up game, it has some surprisingly difficult platform elements.
Yeah. And see, when I see that animation of Rose jumping, for whatever reason, it makes me think of Scrooge's the pogo jump in DuckTales.
Oh.
And I think that she should be able to pogo jump around because it kind of looks like that a little bit. And then I noticed that she gets damaged. And so I'm like, that's not a pogo stick.
Maybe that'll be my next ROM hack.
There you
is,
go. But I mean,
Rose on a pogo
now that I
stick.
pointed out, like when you see the next time, you see like her leg is like going straight down, and it looks like a pogo stick.
I could see that.
See?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So for some reason, guy in purple suit really
Is
hates us, and
Oh.
I think that's the furthest anybody's gotten
Yes.
so far.
Unfortunately, we have to go all the way back through this.
I mean, unfortunately for the players, I love watching it again.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, this right here, this timing, got to get the right pattern. Okay, so the platform goes different
Yeah.
lengths each time.
Yeah.
I see that now. I didn't see that originally. So you got to wait for the platform to get closest and for the enemy not to be going up and down. Oh, that's evil.
Exactly.
That is evil. That's almost as evil as making people play level 7 in Pyramid.
I can blame Brosencha for half of that. That was his idea of a game, my idea for level 7. So, but this one is all my blame. But actually, I think people sort of have fun with this game.
Yeah.
As much of a reputation as it has for being a bad game, it's actually, the bad English and the cutscenes is very amusing, and the gameplay, for what it is not bad. Okay, I have very low standards for what I consider good, but this is not bad to me. It gets a lot worse from here on out in the tournament.
Is that a promise or a threat?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm generally known for picking more obscure games. This is obviously not one of them.
Right.
We'll see some perhaps more obscure things later in the marathon or later in the competition.
Right.
But I don't generally gravitate towards games that are extremely difficult. I like things that are sort of oddball games, and I think that this fits into that category.
Would you say you're more into frustrating games rather than difficult games?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Things where the controls are very janky.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's a little bit opaque about what they want you to do. But generally not things that are difficult for the sake of being difficult. That never really appeals to me. I mean, in general.
Right.
You might see some things later on. Well, I don't want to spoil too much yet. Actually, some of these games are so bad they can't be spoiled, but
Right.
I don't want to ruin the surprise.
So believe it or not, Tempest Mass has caught up with GT Angel.
Well, we still have.
We are just now approaching the 25-minute mark, so we are at the halfway point of this race, right about now. Now we are at the halfway point. So while Tempest Mass had some issues with the boss, really, GT Angel was really figuring out that platform for a little bit, and that was the time lost there. But now, all water under the iceberg. Everybody's at the same place now, and it's a brand new race.
Yeah.
That's why. Never give up on your dreams, like getting off the Titanic.
I mean, my dream was to make more people play this game.
Well, look at this.
It came
Add
true.
2 to that, tick, tick. There, you add 2 more to the tally, right there.
Yeah, and hopefully some of you folks at home check this out. You may have heard about it, know that it's bad, or have watched people play it, but it's a different experience to actually play it
Yes.
yourself, and I encourage people to do that.
And you can actually watch the cutscenes and read them to yourself.
Yes. And in the privacy of your own home, you can see the full graphics.
Or sometimes it's actually more fun to play it with others, forcing others, like your roommates or your family members or your partner, forcing them to watch it with you and make them not leave. You are not allowed to leave. You have to watch Titanic. Especially like if your partner loves the movie. You're like, hey, there's a game based on it, and I won't even make you play it. I'll play it.
There's actually quite a few games based on Titanic of varying quality. This is, for whatever reason, the most well-known of them, I think.
Yeah. Well, because there's this. There's Sea of Thieves, I guess.
There is a kind of obscure DOS game made of Titanic. It's unfortunately a little bit on the boring side, sort of more like shovelware. This, for whatever you want to say about it, it's different.
Was it a text adventure on DOS?
It was
In front of you is a boat. There's a mailbox here. Open mailbox. Hi, I'm an iceberg.
There could be one
Okay.
that I'm not aware of, but the one I'm thinking of is has got actual color graphics.
Oh, okay. Is it a point and click, or is it a side scroller like this?
No, it's neither of those.
Okay.
It's like well, I don't want to spoil it. Maybe I'll give it out later.
Okay. It might be in a later Kusogrande. Okay. I don't want to spoil it in future stuff.
Yeah, we do have Kusogrande for several months out of the year. Season 8 is going to start right after AGDQ is over. And they run for several months. We have, everybody gets to play at least 2 games, and then we have a double elimination brackets after that. And so you can get for yourself a fine, high-quality Jeff XVX pick of a game.
Oh.
It won't be this one.
No, because you've already done this.
We've already
one.
done this.
It's too late now. Are you ever worried you're going to run out of picks?
No.
Okay.
I mean, on a given day, I might not have in mind. Okay, so I think we saw some tech there and a clear.
And that's the end. All right. So that was 28 minutes and about 45 seconds.
And we will let we'll let Tempest finish if he'd like. One more attempt. Okay.
Across the chasm of jumping fishies.
That was an extremely fast clear.
Yeah, 28:45 is what I wrote down for that. I gotta say, these meat sponges that are here on the ship, like either it's that or just Rose doesn't hit that hard.
I think she hits pretty hard.
But it still takes like 40 hits for random trash enemies.
That was pretty common in a lot of Chinese bootleg games.
Right.
Just have damaged sponges.
Oh, and then now this sequence, got out of it.
Well, since we already have a winner, I can tell you a little bit about the speed tech now. There is a way that while you are crouching, you can then cancel an animation and prevent your death.
Oh.
And so this is useful during a speed run. You do get a pretty generous number of lives and continues, but certainly would have given somebody quite an edge if they knew that. I don't know how people find that kind of stuff on their own.
All right, I believe the white flag.
Done?
All right, waving the white flag, Tempest Mask is. So the winner is GT Angel with a time of 28 minutes and 45 seconds. Thank you to Rebecca Carroll and Hummer Chang Chris and Hummer Chang for their work on this game.
And thank you for all for watching. There will be more Kusogrande live tomorrow. We have another 4 matches set for you.
Thanks for watching.